has a boyfriend, the next day she's engaged. Then she says she's married. Girl, why are you playing these mind games? Love games, head games, brain games, mind benders, brain twisters. She's playing with my head. I saw her on the street with another guy. Funny, cause she told me she didn't want to be in a relationship. Mind games, love games, head games, brain games, brain twisters, mind puzzlers. She's playing with my head. Word jumbles, magic mazes, spot the difference. What's the one where it's got all the letters going around it and you have to use a common letter and unscramble it? That one. We haven't spoken in years. Someone told me that she moved to California and married a lawyer. But then she calls me out of the blue and says she wants to sell me vitamin water. Me and smiled, so I asked her on a date. She said that she was gay. Girl, why are you playing these mind games? Love games, head games, brain games, crossword puzzles, trivia questions, Sudoku, Wordle, word quizzes, brain busters, mind teasers, puzzle conundrums, jigsaw puzzles, crossword puzzles, words without friends, crypto jumble, word ladder, connect the word. What's the one where you've got 16 words in 4 categories and you have to group them according to a common theme? Waffle, dordle, nerdle, quartle, squirtle, phrasal, hurdle, nasal, word jumbles, magic mazes. There's something broken inside of me, something no one else can see. Something hurts and it's way down deep. I think there's something wrong with me. I got friends that I never see. They say they don't have time for me. I try to reach out to my family, but I just get voicemail. I try to watch TV, it only saddens me. Everyone's yelling and screaming and fighting in the street. I put some pizza in the microwave, forgot about it for several days. Then when I found it, I just threw it away. There's surely something wrong with me. All the kids in the neighborhood tell me I don't look so good. How I would change it all if I could, but I can't seem to. Every day used to be such possibility. Now every road that I take leads to failure and despair. Watch out now. There's there's something broken inside of me, but whatever will be, will be. I guess that this is just my destiny, because there's something wrong with me. Mark Cohen, everybody.
I went to get a colonoscopy. They said, I'm sorry, sir, you gotta leave. It turns out I was at the DMV. I think there's something wrong with me.
That was great. Now you try one at home. I guess that this is just my destiny, because there's something wrong with me. Checking the mic 1, 2. Help. 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 Check. Checking the mic 1, 2. 2. Checking the mic. Help. Mic in the check. Whoo. Whoo. Computer, volume 10. Computer, what time is it?
It's 11 a.m.
Computer, what's worse?
As an adjective,
no.
worse is usually
Computer,
defined as...
Stop. I wasn't finished. Computer, what's worse, butter or olive oil?
Both butter and olive oil have their benefits and can be part of a balanced diet. Olive oil is often praised for its heart-healthy fats, while butter provides saturated fats. Choose based on your dietary needs and consult a nutritionist for personalized advice.
Computer, I'm sorry I raised my voice.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Henry's Kitchen, where today I'm going to be teaching you how to make pork chops and applesauce with a twist of a little bit of red onion. This is the Henry's Kitchen live stream where we do chatting and we do all kinds of interesting stuff. Let me move this camera out of the way. But it is live, and as such, anything that can go wrong will. That's called Murphy's Law, and it always does. As a matter of fact, if you do a tech check or a sound check beforehand, chances are, if the tech check goes well, then the actual broadcast will have a problem. Okay, but first I want to check in on a technical level and just make sure you can see me and you can hear me. Am I correct about that? And you can see me. I'm in Banff using a beautiful picture that was donated or submitted to us by one
4% is the name, and it's a gondola in lovely Banff. Do you see me with the illusion of having Banff behind me? If not, then there's definitely a technical problem. It's Kate X says, if the stream is live, is the chat pre-recorded? Wait, let me think about that. I'm going to have to think about that, but my brain is hurting right now because of all kinds of stuff that I'm thinking about. Okay. First, I want to thank the people at Smithfield Pork Products for sponsoring our stream today. Smithfield is making it so that if you subscribe during one of these sponsored streams, the subscription is 50% off. And that should be working. Please let me know if it's not at any time. But it seems to be working well. So, whoa! What the fuck? Dooza just gifted 10 tier 1 subs. That's incredible. Thank you, Dooza. That's very... What the fuck? Game Master Flash just gifted 10 tier 1 subs. That's absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. But what the fuck? Royal Flush 9 just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. That's 25 subs just only in the last less than 30 seconds. That's absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, everybody. That's very kind of you. And Parasitosis says the emotes purple donut filling is fruit. What the fuck? Thank you so much for gifting 10 tier 1 subs. This is absolutely incredible of you, and I want to thank you for your generous donations. Caratini says, thanks for the gift sub to Dooza, and Capacious T says, so excited, I might puke. Okay, well, maybe get that out of the way sooner than later. But this is what I'm talking about. We've got a wonderful community here, and I want to thank every single one of you for doing this. We're going to be doing music. We're going to be doing songs. Well, that's kind of the same thing, I guess. Songs are music, but not all music is songs. Some music is underscore. Wait, do we have another one? Anonymous just gifted a tier 1 sub to gifted a tier 1 sub to. So Anonymous, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to gifted a tier 1 sub to. These are the kind of statements that if you would have told me 10 years ago or even maybe 5 years ago that I would one day be saying these things out of my mouth, I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But it's not. It's not weird now. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so computer, how much time left on the timer?
There are no timers set.
That's right. Okay. Well, let's talk a little bit about what we're going to be making today. And that's not it. That is absolutely not it. Let me get a picture of what we're doing here. And I can do this. There's just, I have a lot of difficulty when it comes to the technical aspect of a lot of things. And so, let's see here. What we want to do. Yeah. Pork chops and applesauce with a twist of red onion is what we're going to be doing today. And we're going to be using the Smithfield prepared pork. I have a hickory smoked barbecue one. You could put any one on. I think now is as good a time as any for me to fulfill my commitment to Smithfield to do a run through of their product. And we've been using it. And hold on a second. I want to make sure I do this correctly. Yeah. Okay. So just allow me a couple minutes here. I'm going to go through the website and tell you about what's going on. It really is very good, and I've been enjoying it a lot. Whoa, Tech Shabby, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub, and thanks again to Anonymous for gifting a tier 1 sub too. Gifted a tier 1 sub too. That's an odd name. that somebody has. But here, I'm going to go ahead now and start this ad. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about, and by the way, this stream segment is sponsored by Smithfield. Okay, the summertime is coming up, right? And we're going to be wanting to get barbecues going. And when you're inviting a lot of guests over and this kind of thing, you don't really want to be spending all kinds of time marinating and seasoning and doing all these things that we've done here on the show. As you can see, it's very complicated, and very rarely does it ever come out to be as good as what you wanted it to be. Well, that's where Smithfield's pre-prepared pork products come in. You literally just heat and serve them, and they taste delicious, and I can attest to that. Whether you're hosting a barbecue, a backyard barbecue, or a casual family get-together, Smithfield marinated and seasoned fresh pork delivers bold, craveable flavor with minimal prep. These ready-to-cook products are freshly seasoned and marinated, making it easy to serve up versatile, protein-packed meals any night of the week. Okay, so let me go ahead and find the website here, and let's take a look at some of the things they have. Bold new flavors and cuts: garlic and herb, sweet and smoky barbecue, osso buco, chipotle, Caribbean jerk, carnitas, cilantro lime, mesquite barbecue, and brown sugar barbecue, alongside new cuts like pre-sliced ham strips, pork chops, fillets. Okay, let's load more products here. Okay, and effortless cooking. And I will say it is absolutely effortless. You literally don't have to do anything but heat it in whatever method you like. If you like the grill, or if you like the oven, or whatever. Pre-marinated, ready to cook, just heat and serve up to all of your barbecue guests. Because as you know, if you have barbecue guests and you're making good food, you're the king for that day. They all want to be friends with you. People talk to you. You're the one who decides whether they eat or not, just for that moment. And then after that, it just goes back to normal, I think. So just heat and serve, no fuss. Versatile meals, from burrito bowls to barbecue mac and cheese to pasta salads. Endless flavor options make mealtime easy. It's a protein-packed, satisfying, high-protein option with 19 G's per serving. 19 grams, that is. Okay. Whoops, I actually accidentally clicked on something there. But, yeah, so a satisfying 19 grams per serving to keep you full and fueled. Pick up Smithfield marinated seasoned fresh pork at Walmart for an easy, flavorful weeknight meal. There you have it. And we're going to be preparing a dish today using said product. So thank you very much, Smithfield, and let's get on with the show. But first, I want to check in with you. The Balderdash lad says, Henry, I had to cook earlier today and I'm so exhausted that I feel like I worked out at the gym, FFS. Okay. Here's the thing. Cooking is hard. It's a very, very difficult task. None of us want to do it. You see some types of YouTube programming where it's somebody with a big smile on their face and they're happy and they're like, oh, I'm going to show you how to make meatballs or whatever with my daughter or whatever it is. That's fake. That's staged. The reality is cooking is a very, very difficult thing. And the obvious proof for that is if it was easy, why would they have called it cooking, right? So what I say, but here's the problem. If you don't cook, then you don't eat. And if you don't eat, then you die. So that's the dilemma. So we have to cook. I happen to be pretty good at it. I started doing it in my 40s. A lot of you, when you get to your 40s, you're going to start doing it also. It's just something that happens when you hit your middle-age bachelor years. You start cooking. And It's Kate X says 67. Yeah, I'm sure that you probably would be 67 still cooking if you're lucky. If you're cooking good stuff, like my first dish was asparagus. But what I want to say is that I'm not necessarily the best cook out there. There's people out there that are better. I'm sure there's people that are better looking than I am if you looked hard enough. There's all kinds of people, but you can't focus on that. You have to realize that what you do is you're playing your own game. You're only comparing yourself to you and your previous best. So that's all you want to do. What was I talking about? I feel like I changed the subject. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'm the Mariah Carey, I guess you could say, of cooking explaining. Mariah Carey, of course, has a gift. And there's a famous conversation where Stevie Wonder talked to her when she didn't want to go on the stage for a benefit. And he said, look, this is a gift that you were given by God. And you need to go out there. And if you don't go out there, then you're being selfish and you're actually committing a sin against God. And I feel like if I decided not to go out there and do my thing, I'd be sinning. And that's why I'm here today. And Parasitosis says, Mariah has got a burden to carry. Yeah, and so do I. Thank you, everybody. Hey, let's check out what other backgrounds we have. We seem to have quite a few here. And I want to see if I missed any alerts here. I Am Little Piggy has gifted a tier 1 sub. Thank you very much, I Am Little Piggy. Does that mean you're the little toe, if I remember correctly? And Tech Shabby has gifted a tier 1 sub. Oh, and I Am Little Piggy has gifted as well. Thank you both. Share Not the Singer says, so does Henry. Yeah, I have a cross to bear every bit as much, and it's extremely difficult. So there you have it. Okay, everybody, let's see what other... I want to thank 4% for giving us this beautiful picture of Banff. I actually was in Banff one time, but the gondola, we couldn't take the gondola because it was all snowed out. It was completely whited out, and it was dangerous, apparently. And don't tell the people I was with about this, but I was secretly pretty happy about it because I'm scared to death of going up to a place like this in a gondola. That sounds terrifying. Game Master Flash says, we took a few of those in Japan. Well, you guys are braver than I am. Okay. All right, well, let's go ahead and take a look at some other pictures here. We have a lot of good ones. Let's go to a very, very different part of North America. Let's go to Maui Girl's picture here, which presumably is somewhere in Maui. Very, very nice. I like this a lot. Thank you, Maui Girl, for sending this. DeMonkey 610 says, what's... Oh, Demon Key 610 says, what's a gondola? A gondola is, in one sense, I think it's some type of a boat that goes through canals, like in Venice, right? Because the person who drives that is called a gondolier. But apparently it's also something that's a little bit like a ski lift that takes you up. Maui Girl 45 says it's Baby Beach in Paia. Wow, well, this is beautiful. I love that Maui Girl wakes up every morning and sees views like this. This is absolutely incredible. I think we might have to do a song to this. We've got a couple of song requests, and one of them comes to us from, let's see here. We've got Nancy Drurdles wanted to hear a classic here. Oh, and some of you like to check in on our mascot who really doesn't do much. This is a temporary mascot, but it's turning into a not so temporary situation. But this is Brisket, everybody, and Brisket is doesn't do a whole lot. In fact, we've had times when the camera on Brisket froze, and it literally looked like the exact same footage that was showing. I couldn't even tell that, that the camera froze. Roach Swallower says that he's nuzzled into that blankie. Yeah, he sure is. Completely nuzzled. And that blankie is sort of his safe place. I wish I was currently nuzzled into a blankie as well. But unfortunately, I'm not, because duty calls. Computer, what does it mean when you say duty calls?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Yeah, maybe sometimes I say something, I'm like, is that a term? Roach Swallower says duty, LOL. Yeah, I think I said the wrong thing. Beanie Bobini says you need your fingers to hit that sub button. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, everybody. Thanks so much for all the generous subs and gifts and everything. We're going to go ahead and do this song for Nancy Droodles. It was requested on the Discord. I don't know what you say about this song. It was very popular in the 70s. The 70s was a time where people didn't really have a sense of humor. They just wrote about very serious stuff. And hold on a second. I'm going to turn this light down. And I'll tell you why. Yeah, see, this is a little better. There's a very bald area right here on my head that shines when the light gets shone directly on it. And I'm not trying to hide that I'm losing hair up there. I don't care. But at the same time, I don't want to put a fucking microscope on it, I don't want to highlight it with a spotlight. Why would I want to do that? So, Parasitosis says, when the moon hits your shine, that's amore. Yeah. Well, it was the moon and the sun and the lights inside the kitchen and everything. The Balderdash Lad says the shine adds character. All right. Well, maybe I'll tell people that. All right, let's go ahead and do this song, which has literally no humor to it whatsoever. But that's okay. It doesn't all have to be funny. I guess it's going to be in the sort of Jose Suicidio type of a key here. Would it be here? Okay, everybody, I'm going to have to figure out the correct key for this. Yeah, I'm just going to do it in the key that he does it in here. It's a song about a father and son and their struggle to connect. But the 1970s hustle and bustle and the grind of life got in the way, and it lasted an entire lifetime. I know that's not possible for the 1970s to last an entire lifetime, but it felt like it did. And they say that if you remember the 70s, then you didn't do the 70s correctly. I was 8 years old, and I remember it. Okay, here we go. Nancy Droodle says they played this at your dad's funeral. Okay, I got to stop with the lighthearted, humorous comments here, semi-humorous comments, because this is very serious. A child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way. So that wasn't a C-section, I guess. But there were planes to catch, bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking before I knew it, and he grew up and he
he'd say, wait, and I knew it. And he was talking before I knew it, and as he grew, he'd say, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you. Okay, so excuse my flubbing on that, but the kid wants to grow up to be just like his dad. That's gonna be an important part of the song later. My son turned 10 just the other day. He said, thanks for the ball, Dad. Come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw? I said, not today. I got a lot to do. And he said, that's okay. And he walked away, but his smile never dimmed. He said, I'm gonna be like him. Yeah, you know I'm gonna be like him. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. Well, he came from college just the other day. So much like a man, I just had to say, son, I'm proud of you. Can you sit for a while? And he shook his head and said, with a smile, what I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow your keys. See you later. Give me the fucking keys, please. Give me the fucking keys. He's a really rude kid there. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when. We'll get together then, Dad. You know we'll have a good time then. I've long since retired. My son moved away. I called him up just the other day. I said, I'd like to see you if you don't mind. He said, I'd love to, Dad, but I can't find the time. You see, my new job's a hassle and the kids have the flu. Wow, all the kids have the flu. But it's sure been nice talking to you, Dad. Thanks again for the keys to the car. It's been nice talking to you. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me, my boy was just like me. He grew up just like me. Remember, because the dad was a dick, and now the kid's a dick. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when. We'll get together then, Dad. You know we'll have a good time then. Beautiful song, and written at a time when people just did not have even an iota of humorous proclivities. I feel like there's probably a following verse here. I heard a joke just the other day. I didn't laugh, I just looked away, because I don't like jokes and I don't appreciate you trying to make me smile, Dick. I hope you don't try to make me smile. But this was by Harry Chapin, who very unfortunately was taken from us too young by I think it was a helicopter crash, maybe. Computer, how did Harry Chapin pass?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Oh, it must have been really bad if the computer definitely knows. But
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Computer, can you please tell me how Harry Chapin died?
Harry Chapin died on July 16, 1981 at the age of 38, and the cause of death was road accident.
Road accident, okay. That's a really difficult one. It's very difficult to for a coroner to go in and confirm that. But it takes several weeks. But finally, when the coroner report happened, he must have told everybody, okay, we found the cause of death. It was road accident. And everybody was like, I knew it. I knew it when that car crashed that it was going to be road accident. Dazzlecat says that's why you shouldn't drive a helicopter on the road. Yeah, I might have been wrong about the helicopter part. I don't want to start rumors. But hey, Corinne Pinion's here. Hey, Corinne Pinion. Hey, we really liked your intro picture here. That was really good. Thank you so much for sending that. Thank you very much. I love it. And it's we kind of tried to recreate your humorous moment that you were talking about there in the opening part. So, okay. Let's see what other pictures we've got here. I want to check in with everybody and make sure you're doing okay on a mental health level. Corinne Pinion says, I love replicating your facial expressions through art. Well, thank you very much. I'm happy to just replicate my facial expressions through real life. Guitar Joe says, hey, sorry, Henry. I've just been listening because I figured you'd be playing that song and decided to go out for a while with the boy to shoot him in the head with a powered water cannon. Water cannon sounds like a pretty safe activity. Hope you're having a good time, Guitar Joe. And yeah, you're right. That song is definitely... As a matter of fact, Guitar Joe gave us a picture. Let's go ahead and do it. Look at that. Is this your dog, Guitar Joe? And also, we have an alert here. Beelzebub just gifted 5 Tier 1 subs. Amazing. Thank you so much, Beelzebub. That's very generous and very kind of you. And we had so much fun playing Bowley, the Beelzebub made game. Beelzebub literally made us a Henry's Kitchen game, and we played it on Sunday. You can watch the DVD of that if you want. We also have Demon DG1 has gifted a Tier 1 sub to Lag is a Flesh Wound. Hey, thank you so much, Demon DG1, for gifting that sub to Lag is a Flesh Wound. And it's just very kind of you. Beanie Bobini says brisket level side-eye. Yeah, we're getting the side-eye. And Boner of a Lonely Fart has gifted 5 Tier 1 subs. Thank you so much, Boner of a Lonely Fart. And I think I'm going to be gaming with you in a little bit. Is that right? That's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to be playing a new game today with the users, and it's going to be great. Yeah, let's check in on brisket and see how similar this side-eye is. We do get side-eye. Well, we can't see the eye, but I can tell he's probably giving side-eye. Okay. This is a beautiful dog. Now, Guitar Joe, did you answer the question about whether this was your dog? Let me go back and see. Current dog, but he's old. Well, he looks like an old, wise fella. Thanks so much for sharing that picture. He looks like a cool dog. I'm trying to think if you put the name in the caption here. I don't see it. But love it. Thank you very much for that. And let's see what other pictures have come down the pike. And we've got more music too. Beanie Bobini, our intern, sent us this one. Oh yeah, these are these jasmine? I don't know anything about flowers or a lot of stuff really, but what are these types of flowers? Orchids or something? I'm just naming things that I've heard of. Beanie Bobini says she, but she's a dog, so I don't think she cares. Yeah, probably true. Beanie Bobini says purple. They're called purples? The Balderdash lad says those are proverbial flowers. Oh, these are the proverbial flowers? Roach Swallower says, Henry, you look like a butterfly in a garden. In a butterfly garden. Corinne Opinion says these are purple flowers. Perp flowers. Oh, okay. Van Honkerton says lupins. Lavender? Pug Lady asks. I don't really know. I don't think we're going to find out. Brisket doesn't know either. Okay, so let's go ahead now and do another song. Maybe we should we use this background? We have a bunch of other ones to get through. Why don't we do... Oh yeah, we got to use this background for the next song. It's another oldie. This song was requested to us by Beanie Bo Beanie. So we're going to use Beanie Bo Beanie's actual background for the song that Beanie Bo Beanie requested. And so that's kind of a double situation that's happening right there. Okay? Here we go. Okay. This song was written by what was his name? I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I can't believe I'm blanking. This is really not one that I should be blanking on. Whoa. 09, it's 07. So we got a gifted sub by 09, it's 07. Thank you so much, 09, it's 07. I like that. That's a pretty cool handle you've got there. Parasitosis says these are false indigos. Okay. All right, so this is a song called Brown Eyed Girl, and it's by Van Morrison, of course, Van Morrison. So without further ado, this was requested on the Discord by our very own intern, Beanie Bo Beanie, who also, by the way, I'm going to try to get this a little less bright. Also gave us this picture, so here we go. I'm going to do the best I can. And we've got a lot of cooking today. If you're just joining us, this is what we're making. Pork chops and applesauce. I don't know if anybody knows the imitation I'm doing there. All right, so points for whoever can tell me what imitation I'm doing there. It's a very old reference now at this point. Pork chops and applesauce. There you go. Nancy Droodle's got it. Pancake King got it, of course. Wow, it's much more popular than I thought. Waffles 92. Henry, have you ever watched the Trailer Park Boys? I have. It's very funny. Dark Ages, my mom always said that to me. Pork chops and applesauce. Yeah, many of you guys know this. This is my sneaky way of trying to find out what generation everybody here. Okay. Androphyte says, are people at Smithfield aware that you are using their products on stream? Yes, as a matter of fact, this is a sponsored campaign by them. Pork chops and applesauce, and we have a picture. There it is. And also, we just got a sub from 4%agon Junior. That's a portmanteau, which is a French word meaning you're combining. What the fuck? Beelzebub just gifted 5, no fewer than 5 tier 1 subs. That's amazing. Thank you, Beelzebub, for your generosity. And thanks 4%agon Junior for your portmanteau handle and also for your subscription. What is a French word meaning fart? Dark Aegis asks. I already know that one. It's pété. Je m'excuse. J'ai pété. But it still sounds very sophisticated for some reason. Le pétamane. Yeah, you're right. That's exactly it. Dark Aegis, the fartomaniac. Look up le pétamane. Computer, tell me about le pétamane. Oh, doesn't want to do it. Okay, here we go. This is a much more happy song than the last one, but it still has a dark twist to it. Kind of like we have a red onion twist to our pork chops and applesauce. Hey, where did we go? Days where the rain came, down in the hollow, playing a new game, laughing and a running, hey, hey, skipping and a jumping, in the misty morning fog, with our hearts a-thumping, and you, brown-eyed girl, you, my brown-eyed girl,
happen. Tuesday is so slow, going down on the old man with a transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hiding in a rainbow's wall, slipping and a sliding, hey, hey, along the waterfall with you, brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, just like that. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Maybe you didn't hear me. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Just for the people in the back. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-da-la-ti-da. I think Brisket loves this song. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-di-da. Just like that. It literally says just like that. Like, yeah, really? Okay, this is where it gets sad here. So hard to find my way now that I'm all alone. I saw you just the other day. My God, how you have grown. Cast my memory back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome thinking about it. Making love in the green grass with those weird purple flowers that were kind of prickly behind the stadium with you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when? How can I forget? We used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-di-da. Everybody, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-di-da. Everybody, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-di-da. Just like that. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-di-da. How about you, Brisket? Why don't you sing along? Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-da-di-da. Sha-la-la. That song, every time I hear that song, it gives me memories from way back to earlier in the stream when we were talking about Beanie Bo Beanie's picture and what kind of flowers they were. Z. Bradbell says, it just occurred to me that Christopher Knight could probably make $1,000 a day doing pork chops and applesauce bits on Cameo. Absolutely. You know, very sadly, a lot of those actors from those old beloved shows, their contracts happened before they made the agreement to get residuals. So many of them ended up not making a lot of money. But the good news is now they've got these cons. And by con, I mean a convention. They might be able to do cons as well. But, what's going on here? Hey, Beanie Bo Beanie, well, that's above and beyond. Thank you so much for gifting 5 Tier 1 subs. That's very kind of you, and I'm very appreciative of that. And Ladies Laid has cheered 15 bits. Thank you so much, Ladies Laid. And Guitar Joe says cons. No, not cons like as in the Wrath of Khan. Martin Scores Easy says many of them ended up farting. Uh-oh, this is one of those things where we've gone so far into the conversation that I don't know what the context was. Oh, yeah, you're talking about of those old sitcom stars that are on Cameo now. Yeah, things like Cameo and other things, Gen X nostalgia, they were a major part of it, and they can capitalize on it, and they should.
Okay, Lady Dina, 17, has cheered 22 bits. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Lady Dina. And Ego Not says, you're quite the inspiration. Not in the way I want to do what you do, but in attitude. Oh, okay, I see. Not in the way... Yeah, I don't think anybody really wants to switch jobs with me in terms of being a kitchen explainer. But hopefully I can at least inspire you to shoot for your dreams. When I was in my late teens and my early 20s, I wanted to be a rock star. And when I got into my 40s, I realized that was probably extremely unlikely, so I started going to YouTube and I saw that people were explaining how to make food. And then I thought, well, I could do that instead. It's a little bit like being a rock star. Actually, it's nothing like being a rock star at all, even. Okay. Dark Ages says, speaking of Cameo, I wonder if there's a celebrity out there who could make a bunch of money just farting on Cameo. Bono, maybe? You know, if everything goes terrible for Bono for whatever reason, it's hard to imagine, but you never know. If all of a sudden just everything, you know, he gets every penny that he's ever had embezzled, and somehow or another there's a legal fight over the rights to the songs, and he's no longer entitled to royalties, and people don't want to pay to see him because he's older. They don't want to see him perform. He could go on Cameo and say, all right, guys, I'll fart for $1,000. And there will be people that will pay that. So that's kind of nice knowing that we all have that insurance in the future. There is a place for us in the postmodern society. And I'm looking forward to it. Okay, everybody, let's see what other pictures we have down the pike here. I know we've got plenty. Oh, Dark Ages sends us a beautiful one here. Look at this. This is Montreux. Is that how you say Montreal? This is very, very beautiful. What a beauty. It looks like a Hallmark movie. It literally looks like one of those, and I don't mean in a bad way, in a superficial way, like it looks like a flat movie set. I'm just saying that those types of things are usually trying to emulate this. Let's go ahead to, there's a caption here. Dark Ages says, a street scene in front of the Toronto music venue. Oh, this is Toronto. I'm sorry, it's not Montreux. The Rivoli, as seen in Nirvana, the band, the show, and the movie. We made sure to hit some spots from the show while we were there. I haven't seen that show. I'm going to have to see it because this is, I've been hearing about it. And it sounds pretty awesome, if you ask me. Roach Swallower says, wow, lucky. Yeah, Toronto's beautiful too. I thought it was Montreal because I know you guys just went there, but the Toronto thing makes a little bit more sense. Montreal, I remember looking a little bit more like old Europe. Especially old Montreal, whereas this looks a little bit more modern. But I'm just talking out of my ass. Quanto says NTBTS. What does that mean? Does that mean anything to you, Dark Ages? Computer, what is meant when Quanto says NTBTS?
From thecontentauthority.com. In this case, it represents the abbreviation for nanotechnology, a field that deals with manipulating matter at the atomic and molecular scale.
Whoa, Quanto's always thinking about very, very complicated stuff. Parasitosis says Quanto was summoned. Yep. Windhuffer says that's a crime procedural on NBC. Wow. Seems like a very complicated one. All right, well, thanks, Dark Ages, for sending us this. It's a beautiful picture, as to be expected from one of our resident photographers here at Henry's Kitchen, out on the field, sending us awesome backgrounds. This is just great. And our other resident photographer, Lisi, has sent us one as well. Lisi sent this picture, which is Beautiful. Wow. This is Chicago train station, the South Shore train to the northwest of Indiana. What a beautiful night. And I love is that cirrus clouds in the back? Are you cirrus? Sorry. Capacious T says the store near where I work is called Rockstar Donuts. Well, that's probably second best to being a rock star, is working at that place. Every now and then my entire monitor just goes off for no reason, and it just is bothersome. But we're doing okay from a technical level. I think that in the past we've had these issues where, like, for example, the Stream Deck does some kind of weird beeping noise that just drives me batshit. Oh yeah, that's right. Computer, what is worse?
As an adjective,
no.
Worse is usually defined
Computer,
as bad.
Stop. Computer, what is worse? Being
As an adjective,
no.
Worse is usually defined as
Computer,
bad, ill, and...
Stop. Stop it right now. Computer, what would be a more difficult situation of the following two that I'm about to name? Being driven apeshit or being driven batshit? Okay. All right, so I have a loose cord on my monitor right now, and we're hoping that goes away, and I think it probably did. Okay, good. All right, everybody. I say we do another song. I'm going to do one from the Henry's Kitchen soundtrack performer Jose Suicidio. But I believe it or not, I have to pull up the lyrics. There's other songs called it, apparently. I'm going to go to Shazam.com, where apparently they've got all the lyrics for all the songs from the new album. This is the album, There's Something Wrong With Me by Jose Suicidio. And it just came out about a month ago, and you can even get it on vinyl, and it's a very fun thing. But yeah, you can go to Bandcamp. Oh, Roach Smaller says they're also on the Bandcamp. But do I have to purchase an album in order to see the lyrics? Please let me know that, because I definitely don't want to purchase this album. Okay, here we go. Oh wait, that's not even the song. Come on. It brought up a different song. Oh, yeah. Oh, It's Kate says you don't even have to buy it to see the lyrics. That's great. I might have problems with the bridge here. Even though they say she's out of my league, I'm coming up with a plan. I'm gonna change the way I strut my stuff. I'm gonna be a new man. I'm not gonna plead. I'm just gonna give her something she needs. I'll make her homemade ice cream. Ice, milk, and sugar, and you shake it all up and make a homemade ice cream. Berries on top, and I'm gonna make her mine tonight. It used to be capers on top, but somebody told me that capers are terrible on ice cream, so I had to change it. I guess I didn't know what capers were. Computer, what are capers?
According to Wikipedia, the caper is a perennial winter deciduous species that bears rounded, fleshy leaves and big white to pinkish white flowers. The caper is also the pickled bud of this plant. Caper bush is present in almost all...
Computer, stop. Okay, so caper apparently is a pickled butt. So we do not want that on our ice cream. That's why sometimes writing lyrics is hard. So we changed it to, Jose and I changed it to berries. Okay. This next verse is directly stolen from W.B. Yeats, I believe, the poem. The world is changing and there's no way out. We're spinning out of control. Turning, turning in the widening gyre. The center cannot hold. Which is why, do or die, there's only one thing left for me to try, and that's homemade ice cream. Ice, milk, and sugar, and you shake it all up and make it homemade ice cream. Berries on top, and I'm gonna make her mine. Can anybody tell me which poem that's stolen from? I can't think of it, but I want to give credit to W.B. Yeats. The center cannot hold. Homemade ice cream. Something and I shake it all up and make the homemade ice cream. Berries on top and I'm gonna make her mine tonight. This part's hard. Welcome to your life, I trust you'll wield the opportunities and endless possibilities around you. Visions of the world that once was beautiful, but now has failed to meet up to our expectations. We are only present. I don't know the chords here. I'm gonna have to relearn them. She called me up in the middle of the day. She had to turn me down. First I wanted just to throw it all away, but then I turned it around. I took out the milk, grabbed the ice. Nobody else can tell you what to do with your life. You gotta meet the world face to face. I'm gonna make this a better place with my homemade ice cream. Ice, milk, and sugar, and you shake it all up and make the homemade ice cream. Berries on top, and I'm gonna make her, everybody, homemade ice cream. Berries on top, and I'm gonna make her mine with my homemade ice cream. Egg, spam, and spinach, and you shake it all up and make the homemade ice cream. Demonkey 610, thank you very much. Or no, Demon Key 610. Sorry about that. Ladies Laid, homemade ice cream. Yeah, I'm gonna get that song ready for performing. I kind of really got tripped up by the verse there, but that was a lot of fun. Thanks everybody. Corinne Pinion says, did you make this song specifically for that homemade ice cream episode? Well, it's a good question. Actually, I made it for Florentine Benedict about 5 years ago. It was originally Florentine Benedict, egg, spam, and spinach, and a pumpernickel bagel. But then when homemade ice cream came out, it just sounded so much more sort of appropriate. And then I was thinking homemade ice cream could be a metaphor for the fact that, you know, you can make an album by yourself nowadays just by learning how to do it, as opposed to the old days when it was very difficult. And ice cream is the same way. There were people that made homemade ice cream when I was growing up, but they were like Amish or something. Nothing against Amish people, but like, of course they're going to do that. But the average person just went and bought a carton of it. Well, now you can literally just go to Google and just be bored and like, how do I make homemade ice cream? And it'll be like, all right, well, do you have a baggie and some ice? You're going to have to learn about emulsion or whatever that was. But we did it on Henry's Kitchen, and you can see it on YouTube, and it was pretty cool. Anon7654320 says, yeah, Amish be doing that shit. Yeah. Royal Flesh 9 says they spend most of their lives living in an Amish paradise. Yeah. Great song. I Am Tack says, isn't that last part an omelet? I guess it would be. Yeah, I guess it would. I did Florentine Benedict, which I think is when you do eggs Benedict, but instead of using eggs, you use Florentine or something like that. Okay, let's see what else we've got here in our situation. Capacious Tea sends us a cool pic. Look at this. Hitchhikers may be escaping inmates. So what does that mean? That means that the hitchhikers are running away from inmates? Because I think you would probably see that. I think anybody would be... Okay, hitchhikers may be escaping inmates. And what is their meaning there? Are they saying, so you definitely want to try to pick them up and help them get the hell out of Dodge? Guitar Joe says, and inmates may be escaping hitchhikers. Yeah, there's a lot of people escaping each other in this scenario. Okay, and let's see what else we've got. I think we only have maybe one more picture here. Oh yeah, this is a great picture. We have a few more pictures, but this one here, unsuccessfully coping. What a beautiful, beautiful creature there. And your name always tickled me. The unsuccessfully coping handle is awesome. And this cat looks like they are coping just about as successfully as they're able to, just like the rest of us. And I like it. The Chunks says, save a life, pick up every hitchhiker you see. Yeah, what could go wrong, really? Dark Ages says, beautiful baby, I don't care that their eyes are crossed the wrong way. I can't even see that, but that's because my eyes are probably crossed the wrong way. Guitar Joe says, I think those are the second eyelids. Oh, okay. And then we had a question here from AJ. Hey, you should sing Linkin Park. Okay, yeah, put it in the Discord. And I'm really bad about learning new songs nowadays, but I want to get back into it. Game Master Flash says, are we trying to help the inmates catch the hitchhikers? Why would we? Oh, yeah. Okay, Nancy Droodles wants to know, does that cat drool? Hey, it just occurred to me, I have coffee I haven't even used yet. Wait, I thought I did. No? Hold on, everybody. Here's brisket just for a quick sec. Sure. Beanie Bobini says, I thought that was a sneeze for a second. Yeah, they sound very similar. I'm going to be using this beautiful mug that was gifted to me by Shouting Tom. I don't know if Shouting Tom is very active here on the stream, but Shouting Tom, if you're out there, thanks again for coming to St. Louis and giving me an awesome mug that wound up saving my ass on the train trip up to Chicago. Billsby says he's been around. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Keep shouting. Tech Shabby says maybe he needs to be in home with kids. Shouting away. Yeah, maybe so. Nancy Droodle says, someone poke brisket. I'm concerned. Okay, let's poke brisket. Or I'm just going to walk by. Yep, there's movement there. Definitely movement happening. We don't have to be concerned about brisket the same way we were concerned with the late roast beef. Brisket's got plenty of energy, and I'm really happy. What I do is I try to tire her out so that she doesn't move at all during the stream. So we spend about 4 hours running right before, and running inside too, back and forth across my 900 square foot bachelor abode. Parasitosis says river bison tend to make me sleep. The river bison, yeah. You're saying because the wait, hold on. Reverb is on. The reverb is on. Okay, yeah. It looks like I left the reverb on. Sorry about that. Check 1 2. Okay, now we got it. Sorry about that, everybody. That was a mistake on my part. I completely own that. I left the reverb on, which I don't like to do because reverb sounds kind of creepy when you're not using music or anything. It's just like, why would there be reverb? Okay, let's go ahead and do just a couple more of these pictures. We've got one here from Lino Bunfy. Lino Bunfy just saw Bob Dylan. Wow, this is fantastic. That must have been cool. Is Lino Bunfy here? Because I'd like to hear what songs Bob Dylan did. Very, very awesome. Roach Swallower says, get this man some pre-marinated pork products courtesy of Smithfield Stat. Yeah, and we're going to be doing that, and I'm actually starting to get a little bit hungry. I'm going to start unpacking some of this. I'm be totally honest with you, I'm starving. Boner of a Lonely Fart says, I'd love to hear Bob Dylan's version of California Girls. Oh, that would be good, actually. That would be very interesting. California Girls. Boy, that, yeah. Doesn't sound like one of those songs that he would sing. All right, so let's see. We've got maybe one more picture here. Let's go ahead and do that. Or no, I actually... Oh, did we do this? Adam, a.k.a. Roach Swallower, who's here with us. Wow, this is beautiful. This is an absolutely beautiful... Is there a theme having to do with purple flowers? Because I like it. And I'm going to use this picture as a background for a lot of stuff. It's great. Lino Bumpy says, the only one I recognized was All Along the Watchtower. Really? So he's not really busting out like the hits. Boy, I was a really, really big fan of the early stuff. And I like some of the band stuff too. I'm not one of those people that turned on them. But if you ever want to have a good time, watch the movie The Last Waltz about the band by Martin Scorsese. Not to be confused with the user here, Martin Scores Easy. It's an amazing band movie, and just crank it up. Crank it up as loud as it possibly goes. All right, everybody. Well, I had a pulled muscle the other day from lifting my monitor to get ready for the stream, and it looks like it's finally gone mostly away. Now I just have general vague pain that I think is the same pain that I normally have anyway, so I think it went away. It's hard to tell after a certain point. But it's time to go to that place. It's not a place we like to go, but it's a place we have to go if we want to do our due diligence. Duty calls, and we must respond. Here we are. The kitchen. Everything's deteriorating. The Henry's Kitchen sign doesn't work electronically anymore. Maybe there's a way to fix it. but we have tier 3 subscribers. It's falling down. Entropy, I think, is what they call it. But we're going to do the best that we can. Pudding LOL says if something is broken, there is usually no way to fix it. That's true. I think it's impossible to fix stuff. I'm going to have some coffee here. And I hope you're having coffee too. Even if a lot of you in Europe or Australia, it's like 3 in the morning. Computer, what time is it right now in...
It's 12:08
I'm not done! Computer, what time is it right now in Sydney, Australia?
In Sydney, it's 5:08 a.m.
Okay, well that's actually totally respectable. Karenu Opinion says it's 9 p.m. here in Poland. Well, that's not bad either. I guess that might be. We do have quite a few viewers for us right now. 239 viewers. That might be because we're at that time where everybody's able to make it, and I think that's pretty cool. All right, Caratini says, what time is it for you? Right now, it's 12:09 p.m. where I am here in the Southern California area. Roach Swallower says, I love looking at Australia on Google Maps because the place names are really fun, but same with most of the world, to be honest. Yeah, no, I think that's a really nice thing to say, and it's true. Most of the world has really cool names, except there's an intersection in Hollywood called Yucca and Wilcox. And I just always hated the sound of those two things. If I'm going to meet somebody at Yucca and Wilcox, I usually tell them, yeah, just meet me on Cahuenga and Sunset. Because I feel like those are very cacophonous street names. Carino Opinion says, I really like Bangkok. You mean Bangkok the place or the name of the place? Both, I think, are great. Okay, Roach Swallower says there's an intersection of Gay Street and High Street near me. And where are you? I'm actually kind of surprised because a lot of times they change those names after the years go on and the words start taking different meanings. There's a wonderful documentary on YouTube about a place in, I think, Nova Scotia called Dildo. That's literally what the place is called. We've got, and it's a big fight. Oh, Newfoundland. Yeah, yeah, sorry about that. I didn't mean to say Nova Scotia. Okay, everybody. Well, we've got work to do. Today, we're going to be making pork chops and applesauce. Okay? And I, for one, am very excited about it. And I was doing a little bit of Peter Brady there. But Carino Opinion says going to be making 2. No, we're just going to make 1 because I'm just one person here. But we're going to have to divide all the ingredients by 2. Let me just sort of prepare for this mentally. It's going to be very difficult. We've got our apples. It asks for only 2 apples. So actually, if that's the case, we might only need 1 apple. And I hate when they do this, man. They put a sticker on the actual apple, which is part where you eat. So already you rip off a sticker and you're eating glue. Why do they do that? Does anybody know? That just doesn't seem okay to me. Is it an edible glue that they use? Windhuffer says glue is good for you. Yeah, but you huff wind. Thwap Daddy says to make us eat the glue. I am Wilby says, hey bro, what's with the sticker? Yeah, somebody needs to ask one of the employees down there. Pop-Tart Eater 47 says, you can wash the apple before you eat it. Yeah, but who wants to go washing all kinds of produce before you're about to eat food? It's just another chore that they're making you do. And it really bothers me. And yeah, it's Kate brings up a really good point. What are they hiding underneath that sticker? Probably a bruised part. Let's see. I'll bet you anything there's a bruise underneath the sticker. Okay, not in this case, but I'm sure in some cases, yes. Okay, and so we've got our apple cider vinegar, our thyme. We've got our lovely salt and pepper shakers that were gifted to us by Game Master Flash. If these aren't the most adorable things you've seen this entire year of 2026, then you must be somebody who sees a lot of adorable shit. This is avocado oil, which is supposed to be healthier than, what's the other one? Olive oil. Computer, what's better? Avocado.
As an adjective,
Wait.
better is usually defined
No.
of superior quality.
Computer,
or
stop. I didn't want to know what better means. Come on. Computer, what's better? Avocado oil or olive oil?
Avocado oil is great for cooking at higher temperatures and adds a rich flavor to dishes. It's also good for heart health. Choose based on your cooking needs and taste preferences.
I just feel like computer's really ready to jump the gun here. Okay, and then we want butter. We want 1 tablespoon of butter, but as we've taught you here before, they actually break down in tablespoons with the packaging, unless the packaging gets messed up, but that should be a good rule of thumb. This is a red onion, partially preserved by the aluminum foil. And we've got steak sauce. Now, the recipe calls for Worcestercershire sauce. I don't have any of that, but I think steak sauce is the same thing. Computer, would you say steak sauce and Worcestershire sauce are the same thing?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Ooh, that's weird. Okay, and then we have garlic. I bought new garlic. This one, we tried to use some garlic on Sunday, and it came out, for whatever reason, it wasn't good. And I guess they just they kind of screwed us on the garlic. Okay, so Corinne Opinion says steak sauce is better because it's easier to say. Yeah, I'll say. Okay, and then the last ingredient is going to be our Smithfield hickory smoked pre-prepared pork chop, which I'm actually, with your permission, I'm going to go ahead and say that they are sponsoring the show today. So if you do subscribe, it's actually a 50% discount on subscriptions. And which reminds me, I haven't read out some of the alerts here that we've gotten. Beanie Bo Beanie, thank you again, not only for being our intern, but also for gifting 5 Tier 1 subs. And Lady Dina 17, thank you so much for your cheers. 22 bits. And Lady Dina 17 also cheered another 5 bits. That's 27 bits. And Bert Bufftug, our old friend who I met in Naperville a couple of years ago, has subscribed for 27 months. And it says here, I read an article the other day that said every year cows kill more people than sharks. I didn't even know cows killed sharks. Wait, am I reading that correctly? You're saying that every year cows kill more people than sharks. Oh, I see. So cows are more fond of killing people than they are of sharks. Well, I think that makes sense because they're not in the water and it would be very difficult for them to kill a shark. It's difficult for anybody to kill a shark. And then you said, I didn't even know cows killed sharks. I don't think they have to have killed sharks in that statement. It just says that they kill more people than sharks. So the number of sharks that they kill could be 0. Expert Elton says, I have squeezed many steaks in my life and no sauce has ever come out of them. How does one get steak sauce? They have complicated machinery that they use for that. Probably a big hydraulic squeezer thing or something like that. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and do our sponsored ad, so bear with me for a few minutes here. We're going to talk about the product that is called Smithfield Pre-Prepared Pork Products. And if you'll just bear with me, I'm going to go hopefully do this correctly. Checking the mic 1, 2. Okay, so Smithfield. I'm going to start by saying that this part of the stream, oh wait, I have to push crop here, is sponsored by Smithfield. Are you hosting a backyard barbecue? It's sometimes you'll see the abbreviation BBQ, and I want to apologize. I'm not the best reader, so I saw BBQ and thought that was a word, but I have to in my head translate it. So whether you're hosting a backyard barbecue or a casual family get together, Smithfield marinated and seasoned fresh pork delivers bold, craveable flavor with minimal prep. These ready-to-cook pork products are freshly seasoned and marinated, making it easy to serve up versatile protein-packed meals any night of the week. So I just want to say we've been using them, and they are pre-prepared, and they're so easy. I've been putting them on a grill pan and just heating for 5 minutes on each side. And they're just absolutely, it tastes like all of a sudden I'm at a restaurant eating really awesome stuff. I'm not insulting my own cooking, but I'm just saying I don't have to put it in a baggie and marinate it all day and put all kinds of seasonings that I don't know which seasonings to put in there. These are put together by professionals, and they've got some incredible flavors. So I'm not, I'm being sincere here. So these ready to cook, yes, featuring bold new flavors and cuts. So let's go over some of the flavors. Garlic and herb, sweet and smoky barbecue, osso buco, chipotle, Caribbean jerk, carnitas, cilantro lime, mesquite BB barbecue, and brown sugar barbecue, alongside new cuts like pre-sliced ham strips, pork chops. Wait, hold on a second. There's one thing here. I forgot to do something there. Okay, great. Okay, hopefully you're still with me. Smithfield. Okay, I'm going to get back to the thing. Sorry about my technical lack of expertise. Okay, mesquite barbecue, brown sugar barbecue, alongside new cuts like pre-sliced ham strips, pork chops, fillets, effortless cooking, and there really is an emphasis on effortless. You're going to see us today make pork chops and applesauce. The applesauce will be the difficult part. I'm making a bed that's going to go underneath, but the pork chop, you literally just throw it on the grill or whatever for 5 minutes on each side, throw it on top of your bed, meaning your bed of food, not your bed actually. And you're going to have some delicious food right there. If the food that you're making yourself with your own ingredients and your own home cooking skills doesn't work out, you can at least be guaranteed that this part of it is going to be a hit. Let's keep going. Cilantro lime, mesquite barbecue, and brown sugar barbecue, alongside new cuts like pre-sliced ham strips, pork chops, fillets, pre-marinated, ready to cook. Just heat and serve for bold, no fuss flavor. And the meals are versatile, from burrito bowls to barbecue mac and cheese to pasta salads. As a matter of fact, all of this sounds better than what I've decided to make today, and it's making me very hungry. Endless flavor options to make mealtime easy. Let's load some more of these here, shall we? Protein packed, a satisfying, high protein option with 19 grams per serving to keep you full and fueled. Pick up Smithfield marinated and seasoned fresh pork at Walmart for an easy, flavorful weeknight meal. And I believe that there's a link there that you can follow. But look, we all know that barbecue time is coming. It's the summer. When you do throw a barbecue, and I've even made videos about this, I either crash somebody's barbecue, and then that means that that person gets to be the life of the party and the one that everybody wants to talk to. Or if you throw your own barbecue and you're lucky enough to have guests arrive, now you're the king. And if you put on a prepared, pre-seasoned, prepared, pre-marinated situation of pork onto a grill at your own barbecue, people are going to eat it. They're going to be like, Korean barbecue? Henry, what? Korean barbecue seasoned pork loin strips? Are you joking? And it's going to be a nice thing for everybody. So, Smithfield marinated and seasoned fresh pork delivers bold, craveable flavor with minimal prep. They're ready to cook, freshly seasoned, marinated. It makes it easy to serve up protein-packed dishes with all these awesome flavors. Okay. Dark Ages says, I bet if you brought these to a neighbor, they'd take you in and let you live there, pretty much, if you wanted. Yeah, I'll bet so. You could definitely win a lot of favor by a lot of people by just simply using these products. So I want to thank them for sponsoring the stream, and we're going to actually put some of their products to work here and in very soon. So here we go. Let me get back to this screen area and get rid of the cropping situation, and then do this. Okay. All right, so let me check in on a technical level and make sure that everybody is hearing me, and you can hear me and you can see me. Bert Bufftug says, the real question is, can I buy these fantastic products anywhere Smithfield pork products are sold? Bert Bufftug, yes, absolutely. Any place that Smithfield pork products are sold, that is a place where you can buy your Smithfield prepared, pre-seasoned, pre-marinated, pre-delicious pork products. Pre-delicious, that might be a pretty good slogan, actually. It kind of fits in. Okay, so let us continue now. And we have a message here from Everyone Type Forson. Everyone Type Forson says, I grew up in an era where mothers cooked pork chops until they had the exact texture and structural integrity of a hockey puck. I think I recall that as well. I just pan-seared a Smithfield pork chop, and it was so tender and juicy, it completely shattered my childhood reality. I'm currently on the phone with my mom demanding a formal apology. Yes, you are going to want to yell at your mom, and you're just going to want to say, Mom, what in the hell were you doing? Food is so much better than that hockey puck that you used to serve us. But in your mom's defense, they didn't have this stuff back then. Lady Dina at 17 says, definitely going to yell at my mom. Yeah, absolutely. Please do. And damn, that coffee's good. I gotta say, that coffee is real good. I am very much enjoying of it. Okay, let's check in on our alerts here. Thanks again, Lady Dina, and thanks, Bert Bufftug, for your trivia question. And Purple Donut Filling is Fruit says, everyone call your mom and yell at her. Okay, well, I don't know if I want to go that far. Moms get very, very touchy as they get older. It might really freak them out. Beanie Bo Beanie, what kind of coffee do I have? I'm not using the chicory this time. I alternate. This time I think I've got Pete's. Yeah, I'm using Pete's Major Dickinson's blend, but I'm out of the packaging for it. But as a matter of fact, I'm out of that coffee, so I'm going to have to go back to that wonderful one. Was it Duza? I should get better at this, but I think it was Duza. Or no, who was it that gave me the chicory coffee from New Orleans? Because that was amazing stuff. Too many names. I agree. Parasitosis. Okay, everybody. We've got work to do. I don't want to do it. I never want to do it, but we've got to do it. It's why we come here. So let's start cooking. What is this now? We just got a situation of... Hey, hold on. I saw an alert come up, but now I don't see... Does anybody see what that last alert was? Here, I'll go to Twitch. Oh, Stuart just continued their sub from Prime gift to Tier 1 this minute. Thank you very much, Stuart. Thanks for joining us here today. And now it is time for us to get to work. So I'm going to go right to it. Pork chops and applesauce. Let's go down to our recipe here. The pork is going to be the easy part, so we're going to go ahead and save that until after we do all this difficult stuff. So in the skillet, in this skillet right here, we're going to melt 1 tablespoon of butter with 1 tablespoon of the Acevedo oil. Okay, wow, we're getting right into it here. Let's go ahead and put this. Doesn't say on a medium heat or high heat or anything. Just says turn it on. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so we want 1 tablespoon of butter. So of butter, we're only going to use half of this because this is 2 tablespoons. It's been sitting out for a long time. So it's a little bit melty, but that's good. We want it to be melted. By the way, this is not the way you should be doing this, but I'm running out of surface space, so it's the only way I can. Okay. Why did I do that? That's just straight butter. I just licked off my finger too much. That was weird. I feel my stomach kind of hurts after that. And I didn't even get there yet. All right, and then of Acevedo oil, we want 1 tablespoon. So let's grab our tablespoon technology here. And put that in there. I am going to be dividing ingredients, but I don't think I'm going to start dividing them yet because I think we need this much butter. I mean, the worst thing that's going to happen is that we're going to have too much butter and too much oil. Computer, what's the worst thing that can happen if you eat too much butter?
Eating too much butter can lead to weight gain and may increase cholesterol levels, affecting your heart health.
Yeah.
It's best to enjoy butter in moderation and balance it with a healthy diet. If you have concerns, consult a healthcare professional for personalized advice.
Okay, thank you for that, computer. Now we're going to add in our onion. In terms of prepping the onion, they want this to be cut into 2 thick wedges. 2 thick wedges. Oh, 2-inch thick wedges. I'm not getting the frickin' whatever that stupid tape measure thing. I think we're just going to guesstimate what 2 inches is. So let's go ahead now and cut off. We want 2-inch thick wedges. I guess that would be a wedge. Or do they mean they want 2-inch thick wedges? I don't know. I don't really know why we're putting onion in our pork chops and applesauce, but mine is not to do or die, it's but to reason why. Okay. You want to peel that outer layer of the onion off because that's the part that was handled by so many people at the supermarket. I think we got it off. Yeah. Okay, so we've got some wedges. That's all we need. Now I'm going to wrap this up in aluminum foil so that we can use it again. Rich Roach Swallower says disposable onion paper. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Boy, I could sure go for a pizza right about now. But no such dice. We have to actually work on this. Okay, let's cut these just a little bit more. I'm not going to be too worried about whether they're 1 inch or 2 inches. I think that's pretty silly. It's onion. Onion is onion. But I am going to break them up a little bit. Let's get this more into the situation. Now, you can never go wrong with just onions and butter and oil. I guess you probably could if you didn't use enough of one of them and you had... No, I don't know. A lot of times, if I just want my neighbors to think that I'm cooking up something delicious, I'll just put some butter on a pan and just start cooking onions. And they're always like, wow, that Henry is really cooking up something delicious. Little do they know, I'm not cooking anything at all. I'm faking it. Parasitosis says, why not just burn a candle? Yeah, I guess that's another way to do it. You could have one of those apple candles. Corinne Pinion says, are you tearing up? No, I'm not. I think it's probably because this is a red onion. For whatever reason, this one's not bothering me even a little bit, which is great. I'm glad about that. Let's use our... This is fucking delicious. You can never see it. Spatula. I just thought that was the cutest thing. Spatula that says, this is fucking delicious. Or this is gonna be fucking delicious. Okay, so there's our onion. And now we want to add our garlic. And how much garlic is it saying? 4 cloves. That's a lot of garlic. Oh my God. Let's hope this one's good. We opened one the other day and it was all moldy and mushy and nasty and it was brand new. This is a mess. Garlic kind of sucks. It's just a big pain in the ass. You can get, what's the product that somebody said on here? Jarlic? I think it's garlic in a jar already pre-made. That sounds great. But when you're a cooking explainer, you can't really do those types of shortcuts. Parasitosis says garlic has a fuckload of health benefits, so why not add more? Yeah. Computer, tell me about the health benefits of eating too much garlic.
From healthline.com. Eating 1 to 2 garlic cloves daily can have health benefits, but more can cause bad breath, heartburn, stomach issues, and other unpleasant side effects.
Okay. Well, maybe it's not as awesome as I thought it was. It's like, yeah, you're gonna What did it say was good about it? Computer, can you repeat that?
Sorry, there is nothing to repeat.
Oh, you just could pretend like the whole thing didn't happen. Like you didn't just say something. I don't think it said anything good. It just says it gives you bad breath. Yeah, it wasn't very benefity, was it, Snisku? Okay, let's get this garlic out there. We have a lot of garlic going on. I'm going to have bad breath, but that's okay. Brisket's the only one that would care. And I don't think Brisket cares about that kind of thing. She's very non-superficial. Dogs like nasty stuff. Sometimes when I'm walking her, she'll just literally pick up poop with her mouth and start chewing on it. Like, hey, this is good. So I don't think that she's going to shy away from garlic. All right. Okay, Nancy Durdle's coming in with the facts here. Garlic has about 12 to 16 antibodies compared to penicillin, which is just one antibody. Okay. That's pretty good. Good to know. That is so much garlic, you guys. That's just a massive, incredible amount of garlic. And I'm going to put apples in that. That sounds really weird. Okay. Thyme. Now we're going to put in our thyme. I think less is more with thyme. Let's turn this down a little bit here. And we, of course, want to do our usual situation of rinsing these. Just gonna take off a couple of these thyme pricks. You don't want to go crazy with seasonings in general because they can really overpower whatever shit you're trying to make to begin with. Jack Dostal says it looks like you've got too much time on your hands. Yeah, I really do have way too many pricks here. Tommy Shaw would be proud of me. Dark Ages says, I still think Time Prick would make an incredible series. Yeah. I think there might have been a sci-fi adult movie with that title about a guy who travels through time and meets various historical figures. And if that isn't one, then maybe we should think about pitching it. Okay, I think that's enough. And, we got to add our apples as well. My garlic is really burning. That sucks. That's some burned garlic, and there's so much. Okay, now we have to do our apple. And how does it want us to prepare our apple here? It says... it doesn't say. It doesn't say how to prepare this thing, but I'm going to look at our picture here. That's not it. Hold on. Oh, come on. Not now. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so they're sort of in wedges, but I've got food cooking and burning right now, so I'm a little bit under the gun. Let's get to work here, guys. I'm just going to start throwing them in as we go here, because we just don't have time. No pun intended. Or maybe pun intended. I don't know. None taken. Why are we putting garlic and apples together? That doesn't seem like a thing that you should be doing, but we're going to see how this goes. All right. Now, stir another minute, add vinegar and 4 tablespoons of water. Okay, so this is our apple cider vinegar. I feel like I'm really in a hurry now, which sucks, because that stuff is cooking too much. How much vinegar? Wow, that's very pungent. 1/4 of a cup of our apple cider vinegar. There we go. This is very stressful, everybody. I apologize. Add 4 tablespoons of water. Shit, where's my tablespoons? It's got butter all over it. The problem with this is it always comes out so slow, and I don't want to spill it all over the place. Which one am I on? 4? This is 4? Okay, I think we have a tiny bit of time to relax. Stirring and scrape up any bits from the pan. Okay, we've got some movement going on the brisket front. That's kind of nice. I'm going to be honest with you guys. With the vinegar that I just put in there, this smells like shit. Like what happened here? This smells awful. Apple cider vinegar is not apple cider. Everything okay? Let's just see what's happening here. The apple falls right off the bone, man, says AJ Styles. Let's see. Parasitosis says vinegar is just wine that went bad, so that makes sense that it smells bad. Yeah, it really does smell like shit. Okay, so add garlic, thyme, and apples. Start stirring. Add vinegar. That was the problem. Stirring to scrape up any bits. And now we're going to add Dijon mustard. Oh my God. How much Dijon mustard? 2 tablespoons. But it also wants 2 tablespoons of stone ground grainy. So I don't have stone ground grainy, so I'm just going to do 4 tablespoons of this kind of mustard, I guess. Nancy Drudel says acid flash fest black. What am I making here? This is weird. I might keep my pork chop away from this stuff, just in case this stuff, part of it, doesn't work out. Okay, so now let's do some more stirring here. What in the heck is this? You guys think this is going to be good? It smells good. I mean, no, it smells awful. It smells like shit. But that's not always an indication of whether at the end it's going to be bad. It's very pungent. but we're going to be putting in other ingredients like our Worcestercershire sauce, which I don't have that, but I have steak sauce, which might even be better. A couple of people said it was going to be better. 1 tablespoon, so let's go ahead and do that. We're just going to have to use a dirty tablespoon for this, but it's all going in the same place. Boy, I think I'm out. I think I'm out of steak sauce here. That's a problem. I'm out. It looked like there was a whole bunch in there. That could be a problem also. Salt and pepper. We're going to use our handy dandy salt and pepper shakers. This is the salt. I lost the bottom of this, so I had to fix it with some tape. We've got our pepper. That's kind of nice. Okay. And what else is happening here? Cook 3 to 4 minutes for the apples to soften and reduce the sauce. Okay. I feel like I should turn up the heat a little bit here. Also, I feel like these apples are a little too... I think we could benefit from cutting these a little bit. This is not the way I recommend to do it at home, guys, but I'm in a jam. Okay, there's our apples. I think we've got a little bit of time to chill for a second here. Maybe I'll start putting stuff away. We're going to soften and reduce our sauce. Illy says, this looks different from the applesauce I've had. Yeah, same. It's not the same kind that you get when you go to the supermarket and just buy a jar of it. This looks very odd. But, you know, odd can sometimes work. Just going to put away our stuff. Salt and pepper. Computer, do you put apple cider vinegar in the refrigerator?
It is not recommended to store cider vinegar in the fridge.
Okay.
Cider vinegar is best stored at room temperature, where it usually can last indefinitely. Its flavor is best within 2 years of opening. Storing in the fridge is an option, but keeping it in a cool, dark place is just as effective. Hey, it's Alexa. Your Prime membership includes Alexa Plus. Upgrade to a new Echo Show for the best Alexa Plus experience and save 38%. Visit Amazon.com/new Echo. Again, that's Amazon.com/new
Computer, stop. See, that's the one that really burns me up. And I don't want to sound like an old guy, but I literally have a salesman in the comfort of my own home, and I have someone trying to sell me shit. Can you imagine how awful that is? You hear about old people complaining, but honestly, we did not have that when I was growing up. We didn't have someone trying to constantly sell you shit from your electronic devices. Well, I guess there were TV commercials. So yeah, that's not true what I just said, but still, it just bothers me, I guess. And yeah, Roach Swallower's right. There were radio commercials as well. But it still just sort of chaps my hide, if you will. All right, let's put our mustard away. Got some garlic here. Save that for later. Starting to make a little bit of a mess here. I think it's time to do the fun part, which is going to be to put on our pork chop. Our Smithfield hickory smoked pork chop on our grill pan. The summer's here, guys, and it feels like I'm outside in a barbecue. because I do have fruit flies. So they make it feel like an authentic barbecue situation. Uh-oh, we've got brisket here. Brisket's doing a lot of downward dog. I'm going to put the camera on our pork chop, which is really going to be the star of our show today. I'll probably just do maybe a little bit of butter. Sorry, everybody, I'm a little off put. Get a little bit of butter on our grill pan, and then let's go ahead and put our pork chop, hickory smoked barbecue pork chop situation on there, and that's going to be the best part of this, I think. I don't know, maybe this stuff's going to come out good. Computer, set timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
You know, as much as I give computer shit for trying to sell shit to me and all that other stuff and being wrong about so many things, it definitely works as a timer. There is no doubt about that. There wasn't any meat on that apple. It was over. That's what happened there. Let's take a look at our pork chop for a second. It's looking good, you guys. I feel like everything's sort of under control. Parasitosis says, can you describe the smell in detail? Well, over here we have our apple sauce. It's very vinegary, apple cider vinegary in general. However, if I walk over here to the pork chop, it smells like awesome barbecue pork chop. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen, but I think it's time to sort of clean up here. We're going to be doing a little gaming with the users in just a little bit. And I want to get ready for that. Let's have a sip of coffee. Cook 3 to 4 minutes. Computer, how much time left?
You have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left on your 5-minute timer.
NBTL brings up an excellent question. Henry, if I were to cook a vegetarian version of this recipe, and a lot of people are vegetarian, and that's great, would a slice of bread be a good substitute for the pork chop? Yes. You could use a slice of sprouted wheat, honey, and oat bread, or any type of bread that you feel like you want to do. Alexander Dean says that means 3 minutes and 30 seconds. What's that? put this butter back. Okay, I'm already gonna go to the last order of business here. I don't have time to wash plates, so I'm just gonna wipe it down with a dry paper towel. I don't recommend that, but we're obviously in quite a hurry here. Computer, how much time left?
You have 1 minute and 40 seconds left on your 5-minute timer.
Yeah, I think I turned it over actually at the right spot. If you want to take a look at my Smithfield Hickory Barbecue prepared, pre-seasoned pork chop, that is looking good. And then what's happening here is supposedly apple sauce, but I don't really quite see how. I keep waiting for it to look a little more like a traditional applesauce situation, but it's just simply not. And I don't know why we put mustard and garlic and onion on it, but again, computer, who is it that said, yours is but to do or die and not to reason why?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Okay, well, you can help me with trying to sell me more shit, but you can't tell me a quote that we've heard for my whole life. Can somebody tell me what that quote is from? It's driving me batshit. Del Ferretis says maybe it was Forsen. It might have been Forsen who said it. Frederick the Great, Royal Flush 9 says, possibly. Okay, computer, stop. Okay, I think we're basically there. Take another look at our Smithfield pork chop here. Looking pretty damn good, and I can't wait. I'm a little reluctant to put it on this other thing that we've got here, but we're gonna do it. Yeah, okay. Computer, set timer for 2 minutes. I want to make sure everything's cooked. I'm going to turn the heat down. I don't know what this concoction is. Woo! That apple cider vinegar, it had to be too much. It just had to be too much. Because it's hurting my eyes. Okay, I'm going to go ahead now and we're going to serve up our bed. So a bed is a type of situation where the food is underneath the main course, which in this case today is going to be our pork chop. So this is our apple sauce. That's what we've got going on there. And next up will be our pork chop. Which I think is basically ready at this point. Yeah, I think our pork chop's ready to go here. Let's go ahead and grab it. Man, oh man, that smells good. Okay, so I'm a little bit reluctant here to put this perfectly prepared pork chop on top of what we made here, but maybe I'll have faith. I don't know. Computer, stop. A lot going on here. Whoa. Let's get the camera back on brisket, butter back in the fridge. Okay, brisket's wondering what in the hell we're doing here. Okay, well, let's compare what we made here. Let's take a look. This is what we made, and let's take a look at the example pic. I mean, it's not that much different. Actually, our pork chop looks better than theirs, in my opinion. IMHO. Yeah, I only have one. You're right, Corinne Opinion. Let's see what happens here when we eat this. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have a bite of our pork chop. Man, as suspected. That pork chop is freaking delicious. For reals. So, there you go. Yeah. Like really good. I'm not being insincere here. If you're somebody who likes pork chops, this is really good. Now I'm going to try this part, which is supposed to be applesauce. Trying to have an open mind about this. Very mustardy, very vinegary. But the apple has a sweetness to it. And I also forgot I was supposed to put in brown sugar. And I didn't see it come up, so I forgot. But I'm going to say this is actually not that bad. I'm going to say this is a 3. The pork chop is a 5. And therefore, this dish we're going to officially call a 4. So 4 out of 5 stars. Ladies Laid says, just judge the meat. So you had me at 5 stars. We're very close. If this thing wasn't so vinegary, I'd put it at a 4. And then we would have a 4.5, which we round up to 5. But, yeah, it's too vinegary and too mustardy. I'm going to go back to just the pork chop. That part's good. All right. So, while we're in the mood, we're going to do some gaming with the users. First, I'm going to do one last shout out to our sponsor here. And don't forget, subs are 50% as long as we're being sponsored by Smithfield Pork Products. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. So let's go to the website. And Game Master Flash, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much for your gifted subs. 5 tier 1 subs from Game Master Flash. That was very kind of you, and I'm looking forward to gaming with you in just a little bit. And Fat Honger just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. I want to tell everybody that the subs are half price during this entire sponsorship. So let's go through the website here. This is Smithfield. Okay, so this stream segment, Beelzebub just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Amazing. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to gaming with you as well in a second. Okay, so this segment is sponsored by Smithfield. Whether you're hosting a backyard barbecue or a casual family get-together, oh wait, no, I got to start the timer situation, I think. Oh yeah, okay, that's already, that part's going. Okay, great. Casual family get-together. Smithfield marinated and seasoned fresh pork delivers bold, craveable flavors with minimal prep. These ready-to-cook products are freshly... Boner of a Lonely Fart just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much, Boner of a Lonely Fart. And making it easy to serve up versatile protein-packed meals any night of the week. And as you saw, we literally just did that. I just threw the pork chop on the grill without doing any seasoning, preparing, or marinating or whatever, and it just totally worked out. And I think that's pretty awesome. Featuring bold new flavors and cuts. Okay, let's go through some of these flavors. Garlic and herb, sweet and smoky barbecue, osso buco, chipotle, Caribbean jerk, carnitas, cilantro and lime, mesquite barbecue and brown sugar barbecue, alongside new cuts like pre-sliced ham strips, pork chops, fillets, and it's effortless. You saw that it was completely effortless for me to make the pork chop part. The other stuff was difficult. Pre-marinated, ready to cook. You just heat and serve for bold, no-fuss flavor. Versatile meals from burrito bowls to barbecue mac and cheese to pasta salads. Protein packed. Endless flavor options make mealtime easy. So you could be at a barbecue with all your friends and they're like, okay, well, let's see how this person barbecues. And all of a sudden you're just putting these on the barbecue and you're just like, oh yeah, let me just whip up some chipotle fresh pork picnic shoulder roast. And you throw that on there and they're just like, what? Who are you? Who did you become all of a sudden? You're the most popular person in the world. Hey, Mimsy Coon, thanks for joining us. I'm right in the middle of giving a shout out to our Smithfield sponsor today. So yeah, or, you know, maybe you're doing a barbecue, or it could very well be that you're just at home and you're bored. You want to watch TV or whatever, and you just throw one of these things in your oven or on the grill or however you like to heat stuff, and it's right there. Joffe says no fuss flavors, but can I still cry in the kitchen if I want to, right? Joffe, it's your party. I didn't mean to quote that song, but I guess I'm going to do it. So you can cry if you want to. And especially if you're cooking onions, that's going to be an involuntary response. Unless it's a red onion, then it's not as bad. Let's get back here. So it's protein packed. We all need to get our protein somehow. Satisfying high protein option with 19 grams per serving to keep you full and fueled. Pick up Smithfield marinated and seasoned fresh pork at Walmart for an easy, flavorful weeknight meal. So, yeah, and there should be a link to the website. And if you put in your zip code on the website, it tells you exactly where you can get it. So I'm very happy that I made a Smithfield hickory smoked barbecue pork chop pre-prepared today, because it was looking like the thing that I was making underneath it as a bed was not really coming out that good, because I was trying to follow a recipe online. But the pork chop saved the whole situation. In fact, I'm going to have another bite of it absolutely right now. I think the better option would have been to just buy applesauce and put it with this pork chop. I don't think you're supposed to eat it like that, though. I kind of made a big mess, but if you're by yourself, you can definitely eat it however you want. Okay. Well, I'm going to be eating this as we're going to be hanging out with the users. And that's going to be happening here real soon. So hold on a second. Now we're going to have to do a little bit of rigmarole that's usually involved with me trying to figure out how to do this part of the situation. Beanie Bobini says some things are chopped and cooked before they are ate. Yes, that's true. Looking good today, King. Pork sushi. Wow, thanks very much, AZM. I feel good. Relatively. I think I got a good night's sleep. It can make a huge difference in your life. All right. I have to get my game controller. I got a lot of work to do. Hold on a sec. I got to put on headphones. Let's go take a look at brisket for a second while I get stuff together. Okay. I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check in with the users on the Discord channel, because that way we can chat for a second. It's always nice to chat in the beginning. I don't want to burn the cord for this thing. Sorry, everybody. This part is always... Or, you know what? I think I can just go into the game. Let's do that. So I'm going to push friends, list, dark ages, join game. Okay. Let's see if this works, everybody. Meantime, I'm going to have another bite of my situation here. Mimsy Kun, we are playing a game called Backrooms Escape Together. Are you there? Do you hear me? Do you guys hear me? Okay, yeah. Wait, estimated time remaining 40. Do I want to allow public and private networks to access this app? Are you guys there? Okay. Hold on, everybody. Oh, I can hear you. Okay. Here, let me...
Not in Discord.
Okay, there. So now the users should be able to hear the other users. Can you guys just do a little testing for a sec?
Test.
Okay.
Test.
So I think I'm good.
Can't hear you yet.
Why wouldn't you be able to hear me? Okay. Oh, here, because I'm muted. That's why. So, audio. I'm pushing setup audio. Okay, check. 1, 2. Do you hear me now?
Gotcha in the game.
Okay.
Perfect.
It's always a little bit of a nail biter in terms of whether we're going to have this work or not. But here, now I'll push exit. I don't want to exit the game, right? Are you there?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, okay. So I'll push exit. Now join game. Wait, are you there? Still? Oh, jeez. We had everybody. What's going on? I have to rejoin. Okay. I'm going to try to join the game again. Okay, now I hear you guys for a second.
Oh, perfect. Hello.
Okay.
There you are.
All right, so when
There you
I exited, something went wrong. I don't know.
Oh no, you're not.
Okay, we're gonna have to try this again. I hope anybody's still watching at this point. It's
Hello.
okay. Are you there? Do you hear
Welcome
me?
back.
You know, it wouldn't
Yeah,
be
we're
Henry's
gonna start.
Kitchen if everything just worked the first time around.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna have some of my
Alright, I'll hit
medium
start to
pork
get
chop.
us in.
How are we doing in chat? Does everybody? Oh, I see. Okay. Now the other thing I need. Now, do you guys hear me? Are you there? No, I don't hear you. This is very frustrating, you guys. Why would I not hear you at all? I have to go into my options or something. Well, for one thing, I'm going to go to my graphics. I don't want full screen. Okay. All right, so we're going to go to the game now. So everybody hold on a sec. Game capture. Hold on, cancel. Backrooms, okay. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go to.
Okay,
Hello?
try it again.
Is that right? Okay, there you
Oh,
are.
Here we go.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
for some reason, I don't see anything on the stream, which is a problem.
Whoa. Maybe try exiting and re-entering? That's odd.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I got a black.
Join game. Yeah, it's not showing up on the thing. Okay. Are you sure? Yes. So we're going to try it again. All right. Guys, I'm going to go to the Discord so that we can at least start chatting. Yes, I do, Dark Ages. Let's at least have some communication. Here, maybe we'll... Brisket's starting to get very uptight here. Are you guys there? Does anybody hear me on the Discord now? You're in Discord. Okay, well, I put it on there. Sorry, everybody, that there's so much of this kind of...
All right. No,
Oh,
no, no
yeah,
worries.
there you
It
are. Oh,
happens.
there you are.
Hey.
Okay,
hey.
great. All right. Okay, so we're in Discord now.
Uh-huh.
All
we
right,
are.
so I want you to tell me everything that I'm supposed to do.
Okay, so yeah. I mean,
I'm-
you'll obviously, if you already did OBS, that should work.
Yeah, so I'm going to go to the friends list.
And are you fully updated? I'm assuming.
Yeah, with what? Oh, the game's
all
yeah,
right,
the game is.
the
Yeah.
backrooms.
No, I was in the
Okay,
game.
perfect.
Yeah, I was in the game.
Okay.
Okay, so now I supposedly am going into the game.
Yes.
I have another bite of
I
my
can send you
apple.
another invite. I'll shoot you another invite again, just in case. Yeah, because you started with us, and then I hit start, and you were gone suddenly.
Yeah,
so I'm not
yeah.
sure what happened.
And then yeah, the whole thing's just kind of jacked.
Here we go.
So let me go
I'm gonna
to
mute myself. Yeah, make sure that window's showing up, and then I can hit start when we figure it out.
Okay, let's see.
Did you allow the?
Oh, I got it now. I got it. It's
Perfect,
good. We are finally there. I hope this was sort of a cool moment for people watching. Like, wow, he finally figured it out. Okay, so now I'm going to put it on the game. There we go. All right.
Did you accept the firewall request? Because I think maybe the problem was you couldn't connect to start.
No, I think I know what it was. You can only have one instance of the thing. I mean, I'm learning all this streaming at any given time, and I was in the wrong window where it was already streaming on another window or something. Quanto would probably yell at me for whatever just happened right there. But
All right.
I want to check out with chat here. I have to do just sort of a insanity check, make sure everything is working from a technical level. Hold on a second. All right, everybody's going to have to chill for a second. Okay. Sorry. There was a problem with the campaign. So for a second, the sponsored subs weren't working, but they supposedly are back now. So.
Yeah, so.
Yep, I see him.
Okay. All right. And okay, let's go ahead and play the game now.
Awesome. Here we go.
So do I exit that? Okay. Oh, I see. It's you.
We good? Are we in here?
1,
I
2,
don't see
3,
him.
4, 5.
Oh, it says generating
There-
the level
there he
for
is,
him
there he
still.
is.
Hey, welcome to hell. Uh-oh. Is your push
He is
to talk?
torch.
Yeah, make sure your push to talk is off in settings and audio. Escape audio and then turn push to talk off because we can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Oh,
no,
no,
we can.
We
Perfect.
can.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he was talking.
I just wasn't
Sorry.
talking. I was eating some of my delicious pork chop.
Yes.
Oh, this game is so creepy.
Nothing can be that creepy while you're eating a pork chop.
And I'm very hungry watching you eat that pork chop.
Yeah, I gotta say, it was pretty good.
There's a monster after you eat a pork chop. Really good.
Yep. Yep.
You could also just rub it on you. If you smell like pork chops, the monsters won't get you.
Yeah,
Well,
that
they
always
will.
works.
Feel like they might want to eat you more.
I'm trying that next time.
So T
don't
is
know.
torch, Henry.
Yeah, T is for flashlight, torch.
Hmm.
And then C brings up your camera. And then I'm going to list off our things. So we have to record the pitfalls, which are these big square things that you don't want to fall down. Record an entity, which is like one of the monsters in here.
Mhm.
And record during an alarm. And record an entity during a blackout. So when all the lights go off. Alarm is like you'll see flashing red lights and noise. And we have to find 16 scattered VHS tapes.
And
Okay.
if you forget what those are, if you hit tab,
Yes.
it'll show the objectives that we're trying to do for each level, and then sanity is kind of like your health.
Yeah.
Which is
And,
already starting to go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you hear something growling and screaming at you, there's going to be holes in these yellow walls that you're going to want to duck into and hide from them. You're pretty good at getting under tables and stuff in repos, so I assume you will have no problem with it.
Yeah, it's the same control, right? You go down.
Yep. You can't slide as much actually, but you'll crawl into the holes.
And
So
then
I'm just-
shift is run.
Oh yeah, and you will want to run too.
How do you
so-
run? I'm doing one of these controllers.
Oh.
Oh.
Is it
Maybe
something,
R2
maybe
or
one of
something?
the buttons?
Left analog button.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Is that doing it?
I think.
think
I
so.
can't tell if I'm
It looks
running or
like
not.
Yeah, you are. I think you look like you were running. Yep.
Okay. Okay, do we got anything?
Yeah. Now we're just
Videotape.
exploring.
Yeah, so pick up those tapes as you find them,
I think I got a soda.
right?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Good for your sanity. So you're gonna want to be keeping up your sanity, and you'll do that with sodas and.
Oh, I see a
not
videotape.
sodas, but, like, yeah. Oh, perfect. Grab that.
All right.
This isn't that scary.
No, nothing scary about this at all.
I think I see another VHS tape over there in the distance.
Oh yeah.
The dentist chair.
Here, I'll grab. Oh, shit! What the hell? Ah! Oh boy, I think I was getting too comfortable.
I got a band.
I'll try to lure him off.
How do I get out of here?
I'll get him. I'll get him.
I gotta find one of those holes. Oh, I see a hole.
All right, run.
I'm trying to run. Am I injured? Maybe.
Yeah, I'm helping.
I can't run.
Two down.
It's okay. Somebody's gonna revive you in a second, Henry.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, film during a blackout if someone wants to grab their camera.
You're back up, Henry.
I'm going like super slow. This
Yeah,
is.
you're falling on the ground.
Whoa.
Somebody's gonna revive you shortly.
So I'm just dead or what? Kind of squirming roadkill.
We'll help you.
Ah!
For the lights to come back on.
Boy, that really caught me by surprise.
Yeah, it's scary. Somebody will come revive you as soon as the lights are out. Or as soon as the lights are on.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna have a little bit more pork
There's
chop.
another one. Run. He's really just getting us. Okay, I'm gonna try to bring Henry back in then. Nope. Oh, here you go. Perfect.
The running thing was not working. That's really what I blame this on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now I'm doing the
Go to that
keyboard.
side.
It's a whole different situation.
I'm gonna go into a hole. I'll go to a hole.
You're good.
Wait.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go into a hole so that it's safe.
Oh, get in there if you can, Henry. You just basically like walk in like this. See? Kind of
Okay.
crawl in. Perfect. All right, we're safe.
Yeah, I'm in. Okay, all right. So here, guys, the running thing was not working. That was the problem. I was not running. I was slow walking. So
Yeah.
I want to use the keyboard now. How do I switch
Yes.
over to that? How do you squat?
Control is squat.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Shift is run. Space is jump. T is to turn on your flashlight. C is to turn on your camera. And tab is to open up your like backpack.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much all you need, really.
I have to take a
Okay,
quick.
it sounds like we can safely get out now, I think.
Yeah.
I got some bandages.
Yeah, I got some bandages help you revive people faster.
Sorry, I gotta get back into the game here.
You're good.
Okay.
How's everyone's sanity?
Mine's medium.
How in the hell do I get back? Oh, here we are.
Stay in the hole.
Oh, record during this. There's an alarm.
Yeah.
If you hit C, Henry, really quick, it'll bring your camcorder out and you can record. Sounds like they're getting killed. Perfect.
Okay, I'm just getting used to the controls here.
Yeah.
So I think I don't have to push record. It's just automatically recording.
No, it automatically records when you bring it out here. So all we need to do now is get VHS tapes. We need 16. We have 3.
Okay.
If you hit tab, you can see what your sanity looks like, and if you want to let me know how much you got, I can drop you an almond.
Uh-oh, somebody
drink.
dying out there? It sounds like it.
Oh, your sanity's bad. Here, pick this up. I'm gonna drop this for you. This almond water.
Okay.
You're gonna want to pick that up. Yep, and then hit tab again, and then right-click on it in your inventory and drink it. Use.
No problem.
Use.
Yes.
Better sanity now?
The top one, yeah. Yeah, see your sanity bar up there? You want to keep that higher. It's kind of your health bar. You die if you lose it.
Okay.
All right, let's go. I think we can do this, probably.
I gotta
I hear them
push
screaming.
escape, or how do I get back? Oh yeah, here we go.
You can hit tab again.
Okay. Everything good?
Yeah, this is great. I think we
Okay.
got the basics down.
I think it might be safe though.
Can't hear what
Oh
she's
yeah,
saying.
that's another one. R is whistle. People can hear you a little bit further away.
Okay, I'm gonna get in this hole.
It's smart to always have your eye on a hole, because then you can run away if you need to.
Gotcha, Lacey.
He's after me. Oh no, I ran out of stamina. I'm dead.
Oh no.
Yep.
Avenge me!
Can you hear me okay?
Avenge me. Yes, I can hear you, B. Thank you, B. Okay. So if I hit tab, I can see we found 3 out of 16 VHS tapes, but it looks like we've been able to record everything else. So now we just need to kind of keep safe for VHS tapes.
And you get that from the tab?
Yep,
Record.
if you hit tab, it'll pull up a menu.
Oh, so we need to find more VHS.
Yep. And then once we find all the VHS
Whoa.
tapes, we can go back to the... Uh-oh, he's coming back, so I would get in here for sure. Uh-oh, there's a smiley that is near us, too.
Is that bad? What does the smiley thing do?
I don't know. I think it slowly takes your sanity, and I think it slows you down.
What am I looking at?
Oh, okay, it's back. Okay, I think we can try and avoid that thing.
Okay. What's so we just go around trying to find some videotapes.
Yep.
All right. Got a videotape.
Nice. I think we have
I'd like to
16
pick it
total.
up.
F. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Keep
we-
your eye on where holes are.
Gonna check in with Corinne Opinion says, what does the H in VHS stand for? Vertical, horizontal system.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I could be totally wrong, but that's what it sounds
That
like to
sounds
me.
right.
Game Master Flash says, I crashed, and when I rejoined, I'm dead. Oh, that's not
no.
good. Not good, Game Master Flash. You're usually one of the most helpful people on these types of games. Oh, what's this? This is interesting. I don't know if a lot of the people out there in chat have seen the movie Backrooms, but this looks like it's kind of... Okay, what does that mean when that happens? I know you probably explained it.
It's just an alarm, and one of our objectives is to record during an alarm.
Oh, I'll do it.
But, yeah. Yeah, Henry and I are over here.
I wouldn't mind finding a hole at some point.
Yeah, let's do that.
Where's the hole? How come I see no holes when I need one?
Oh, wait, I found one.
Yeah, I don't know if I should go back.
Yeah, let me see if I can find you. Oh, there you are.
Where are you?
Right, I'm behind you. I think
Oh.
there's one right here.
There's some kind of weird face there. Okay, wait, where are you?
Feel like I hear you.
I'm behind you.
Oh, hey,
Yep, right here.
everyone.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, there's a hole.
I'm alive again.
I didn't
Yeah.
see it. I'll have to roll back the tape, but I don't think there was a hole. Just keep running in circles aimlessly, Henry. That's good advice.
Oh, here's more VHSs?
I dropped them, sorry. Those are just the
Oh.
Backrooms VHS. They're unnecessary.
Oh, okay.
I have 3 on me. We have 9 out of 16, so we don't have many more before we have to get back to the elevator, honestly.
Yeah, we just got.
Oh, did you put those down for a reason?
Yeah, they're not really... I mean, they're part of a promo, but they don't help anything.
Okay, well,
But
we
you
need
can-
5 more.
Yeah.
We'll
I
find
usually
them.
like try and just like follow the outer walls, maybe.
And does
I'm
the
just
geography
looking at
make sense? Because I know in the movie they kind of played with it not really making any sense. So does it even help you to try to remember landmarks and stuff like that?
Yes. Yeah, this... I mean, it is... each time you play it, it is generated differently. but it stays pretty much the same. Like it's not like
I'm back at the elevator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a great
so this
spot
is where
to be.
we'll go once we find all the tape.
Should we follow this yellow thing? Follow the yellow
We can.
line?
The yellow brick line.
Yeah. What is that? What does that mean? It's got to mean something.
Flash died.
Is everyone dead?
Oh,
I
very
saw
sorry to hear,
Boner
Flash.
earlier.
Owner of a lonely fart.
It's hard not to think. So here's the pit you don't want to fall into. Oh, is that another tape? No, it's not.
Is there a limit to how much you can run? Because it looks like I
Yes.
started getting winded or something.
Yeah. So
And
you
what
have
are
a stamina bar.
what is this stuff here?
Oh, do not fall in there.
Oh,
That will kill you.
Okay.
There's one specific one that you can fall down, but it's. Oh.
uh-oh.
Lights are off.
I need a hole.
Yep, we all do. Here's
Oh,
one.
here, I see it.
Yeah, I think we're good. I don't see any.
I'm getting good with the controls.
Yeah,
We just have a couple more videotapes to find.
Yeah, we just. Uh-oh. It's like one of those smilers over here.
And that reduces your... Wait, I thought I was in the hole.
There's a few over here. What's your sanity look like? Because I think I have a.
Let's take a look. Sanity.
Oh, you're pretty good. Okay, good.
Okay, good. Push tab again.
Yeah, I hear Lacey still.
Here I
There.
am.
Hey, Lacey.
Hey,
is
there's
it just
a
us three?
cookie. Oh no, it's not.
No,
It's
that's not a cookie.
Post-it.
How's your
I can't
sanity? Are
eat
you
that.
good, Lacey?
I have a granola bar, so I'm good.
Okay. I got granola bar too. Here, I'm actually gonna drop this. Henry,
Yeah.
if you want to pick it up and eat it, there's a granola
When you
bar.
enter these holes, look on both
Sure.
sides because sometimes there's like granola or stuff like that.
Almond water. Almond water
Yeah.
is a good one. Orange juice. They restore your sanity. And that's kind of like a thing that applies to all the maps, even though the gameplay will change each map.
Ooh, no!
Did she just fell in, I think.
Oh, no.
Oh, I hear B though. B?
I think I might just stay in this hole.
Yeah, see, that's smart. B? I hear you guys. What's up? Okay, yeah, so is Henry. Henry's hiding in a hole, and I think Elise just fell down a hole.
Uh-oh.
So, but it's us four are alive. Henry's here, so we need 4 more tapes. Oh, and there's Henry. Good, Henry's safe. Yeah, 4 more tapes. I can run off, and then if
Text Shabby, I like the Aldo Nova reference. Corinne Opinion, speaking of Montreal, get the granola but not the Ebola. That's a good motto to live by. What is this here?
the end is near, apparently.
It sure is.
That guy, he hasn't shown his face for a while, it seems. Scared of it. So I'm still looking for VHS. Do I have to go to the other side of it? Oh, crap.
This is where spooky stuff happens. Just any hole at this point would work. Boy, it's amazing how they really don't show up when you need them. Seen plenty of those. Oh, there it is. Okay, gonna get in here. Oh, we're back. Oh, I got a tape. Uh-oh. What's that? I'm getting the hole. Well, that was productive. I got a tape. So we only need one more VHS tape, and we're on... Oh, we return to the next level, or the next elevator. Where is the elevator, though? I know I followed this thing. There it is. Yeah, I'm returning to the elevator. Yeah, I'm by the elevator. I'm going to get in it.
Henry's at the elevator. I found the line. So we're good. I think we got it. All right, we're on our way, Henry.
Awesome.
Yes, we're here. We did it.
We did it. We got through the first level.
Perfect.
Push R to let people know where I am.
Yep. All right, everyone ready to go downstairs?
Nice.
Or upstairs, I guess. We're just escaping.
Flash is coming back from the dead to talk to us and give us some helpful hints.
Good to get the hints. A nice, stable elevator.
Man, this thing's going a long way, huh? Wow. Getting flashbacks from when I was in St. Louis going up to the top of the arch. Have you guys done that?
No.
Oh yeah, you got to do that. Oh yeah, that's what happened too. It was terrifying. New checkpoint reached.
All right, we did it. Our friends aren't alive just yet. We have to get to the exit of this level.
Boy, I'm kind of walking through molasses here. Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
So there's nothing, I think, that can
How do I
endanger
turn
us
off
here.
my flashlight?
T. You'll probably want it on, though, for this next portion. This is just a little maze at this point. We're, what? Nothing can hurt us here, right, V? I can't remember.
Don't remember.
I've never been chased by anything here, but...
Well, let's take a look at our tab. We need to record during a blackout.
Oh, we already did this.
Record the
We're
pitfall.
on
Oh, we
the
already
same
did all
level
that.
here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we're just trying to find an exit to the next level at this
Oh, I see.
So, I mean,
what's
typically
that?
we'll just follow the arrows and then wander until we find it, I guess. And as long as we stick together, we should be good.
Snisku says, I've gone to the Berlin TV tower. My legs were shaking by the time I was back at ground. Why? Because it was terrifying? You know, they build these things so that they sway a little bit, and I don't think anybody told me that when I went to the top of the arch. It's swaying in the wind. It literally feels like you're about to fall down on it.
Yeah. Because if they don't sway, they break.
Yeah. You have to have that give. Is that Chinese food? No.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
why can't we eat the Chinese food?
It's only
That
letting
would be
me pick
good.
up banana peels.
Illy says,
Oh,
you
no.
don't sway. I like it.
I feel like dire times call for dire measures, so I should be able to eat this old Chinese food if I want to.
Yeah.
There's a moldy banana. I think that might kill me.
Or make banana bread.
Oh, lie down there. Start.
Yeah, I see it. Oh, here we go. This is it. This is our exit.
Excellent.
And then we can bring our friends to life. I hope, right? I can go
I
in
believe
first
so.
and let you know.
Are we supposed to get in that?
I'm alive.
Oh, we're here.
We made it.
Yeah.
Class.
Hi.
Okay. Is Henry here? Yes, Henry is here. So this level, we're turning on generators. And there may be things stopping us from turning the generators on. We'll explain how it works
Okay.
when it happens. Or
T
should I
for
explain
torch.
now?
T for torch and stay in the light.
Yeah. Well, we'll say they're scared of light. So if you see something that scares you, hit it with your flashlight. But we'll also be watching your back. But stay together is the most important part of this one.
Sorry.
What?
Okay. So we're basically running around looking for generators to turn on.
Wait, where is he?
He's over there.
I'm right here.
Okay, good. Yeah,
Okay,
you're
cool.
good. You're good.
Looking for a generator.
Yeah. Look for a generator. Oh,
There
man.
will also be some doors.
Those are safe.
If the lights ever go out, we want to run for a door.
Yeah. Like one right here to the right of us here.
There's a generator right there.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Go in the door first.
Yeah, hop in the door. And there will be healing items on
everyone
there.
in?
Is everyone in?
I think so.
Okay. All right. We're safe.
Yeah,
in
look
here.
at all the
Hey,
shelves and see if you find
apparently
any
my
items.
sanity is critical.
Oh, here you
Uh-oh.
go. Take this. Where are you? Here
I'm
you go.
right here.
Take
Yeah.
this. Take this almond water and drink it. Right
Okay.
click, use. That should put you in shape for a little bit.
Okay.
The more you're in the dark and the more you see the bad guys, the more you
Lose your sanity. Yeah,
goes
kind of
down.
like phasmophobia.
Oh,
Lights are on.
That scared me.
oh yeah.
The
you
lights
changed
are
your
on.
VHS tapes.
All right, so now we head back out and try and turn on some generators.
Yeah, I don't see any from this way, so I'll come out with you guys this way. Where's Henry?
He's with me, so here.
The left.
Yep, right here.
Y'all turn around. This way.
Okay, I'll head this way.
All right, we got a generator.
So
Yep.
you'll hover over it and then hold F, and we can all hold F at the same time. The more people holding F, the faster it'll go up.
We hover over it.
Yeah, so
Just
like
kinda
with your
stand here?
mouse-
Yeah.
Yeah, so just move your mouse around until you see something pop up that says
I don't
F,
see
but this one's
that.
already on.
It's done now.
Oh,
We did it.
okay.
We started this one. But
So we'll
start
do the
next
next one.
Oh, get to the room. I'll take the back. You guys take the front.
Where's the room? Oh,
It's right over here. It's right over here.
Here?
I got this.
You mean this room?
Yeah, you all in?
I'm in.
Okay. All right, we're good.
Wait, where are you guys?
You're in here, right?
Yeah. Oh, you.
Okay, you're
There's
safe as
different.
long as you're in this.
There's different entrances. I see.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Are we missing somebody?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we're
Oh.
good. Uh-oh. Yeah, if you want to take a look at what's out there, Henry, don't get too close to the door, but you can see what they look like.
I don't want to open it. Can't really see anything.
Oh, just back up from the door. You can.
Lights
Oh,
back on.
oh, lights are back on. Okay. Anything out this way? I guess the back way is the best. Do we know where our next generators are?
One by the
One
one
by-
Henry got, and there's two in the other direction. on the right.
Okay, all right, let's go this way.
What's this here?
You see a generator?
Oh, another
just-
room.
Oh, another door. Well, that's fine.
Yeah,
Wander
let's
in
check
there.
it out and see if there's stuff in here that
If
will
you
help.
see almond water or anything, grab it.
Yeah, got one.
Nice. Okay, that's good.
Good,
to
that'll
have.
help with your sanity.
And then, let's see what
Lights
we
out.
got here. Oh, the lights are off again. Stick in here for now. They can't come in, right? As long as
No,
the
because
lights
there's
are
light
on?
in here.
Okay, good. But don't peek out because they may grab you.
Peek out a little bit.
Yeah, you can peek out a little bit to see what they look like. Oh, there was one.
What was that?
It was
Oh.
one of the guys.
What is that thing, bud? Oh, shit. That scared me. What is that thing,
Yeah,
by the way?
don't get too close because they can't.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
They can get you.
They can get you.
But they look like naked birdmen.
Yeah. The standard naked bird man.
You have to understand, guys, I have headphones on, and it was really the sound more than anything. Well, that's
Yeah.
not true.
Oh, no,
There
I
was
get it.
also...
They're
Their
scary.
screaming is terrifying.
That was terrifying.
Yeah, we were playing them earlier, and they get me every single time.
Yeah, this is a
Circle?
scary game.
Did we go in a circle here?
I
Are
don't
we
know.
good?
Somebody spilled something here.
I don't see anything over here. Oh no.
Might need to get a refill of my coffee here. Thanks again, Shouting Tom, for that killer mug.
Sorry.
These things are really
Maui Girl says, remember that movie called In the Bedroom? I heard someone get tickets for it, and he said 2 seniors in the bedroom.
Oh,
I
God.
couldn't stop laughing. Oh, that's great.
Is it dark?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So let's go in here.
Oh, I gotta have my almond water.
Is everyone in? Okay.
How many we got in here? 4?
We're all
3?
really kind of going insane here.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm gonna eat this moldy banana and hope it doesn't kill me.
No, that's gonna kill you, I think.
It's better than moldy garlic.
Peaceful sanity.
Oh, really?
Nothing wrong with moldy bananas.
Even moldy bananas are good still.
Bruisey.
That's what I learned. Yeah, are the lights on again?
Was there anything else in this room, or have we already been in here?
I don't know where the freaking... We got 2 down. Alright. I guess we try to just walk out. Where do you
Wait.
want to go from, Lacey?
Quick shot of brisket, everybody.
Oh.
And I just have to do one thing here.
A little, but
Here, almond water.
oh. Oh, baby brisket.
Yeah.
It would be nice if we could just set up camp in here and live. He's right here.
He's
I'm
over
here.
here. He's showing everyone brisket.
Yeah, I had to do a brisket cam just in case people were starting to lose interest.
Just to drop the stress level.
Yeah, you can't be too scared when brisket's around.
Yeah. How do you
Obvious-
think brisket would deal with these ghouls?
Actually, I've seen her. She's pretty feisty. She'd bark.
Nice. That's a good
I think
start.
we had that on the stream the very first time with brisket. She was like, "Who are you?"
Yeah,
What's
she didn't
going
like
on?
the guitar.
Let us know I'm cheating.
Oh,
Oh shit! I'm getting out of here.
we're good.
Everybody
As
out of
long
my
as you
way.
have your flashlight out, you can scare them off. You just need to make sure you're...
Oh really?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got
you
your
can
head on
keep
a
your
swivel.
head on a pivot. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Something got hot.
I saw Sarah Silverman talk about pretending
Okay,
not
so
to
we
be
already got
scared
this
so her
one.
dog wasn't.
Oh, that's a good idea.
All right, we're ready.
They can pick up on that energy.
Oh, here we go.
But what if you're scared of your dog?
I can see one down here.
So
Yeah.
if you kind of
Oh,
look
yeah.
at it, Henry, move
Yeah.
your mouse around until you see it highlight, and then you'll see hold button F.
Oh, yep. I just saw it for a second, but oh, you know what? Maybe if it already has enough people doing it.
No, you help when you do
Yeah,
it. Like,
the
you
more
can,
people
multiple
doing
people
it,
can
the
do
better.
Oh, good. We got another one here.
Yep, if you want to hit F on it, and
It's-
it's got to be on the panel.
It's not letting me.
Uh-oh. All right.
Okay, stand with your
Everyone
back
be ready.
against it and just swivel with your light. T for torch.
Yeah.
I've got my light.
Boner, you're going to want to turn your back to the, yeah, there, and flashlight.
I will get you when the lights come back up, Flash.
Where are they? I haven't seen. Oh, I saw Boner got rid of one. Scary.
There it is. Wow.
It's fortunate that they're scared of something so portable, like light.
Are there a couple of them? Or is
Yeah, there's like 10 of them or something.
it looks like it was moving fast. Oh,
Yeah. It's like science.
Tech Shabby says, is it just like the movie? The backrooms part in the beginning is, but I think this game, correct me if I'm wrong, it came out completely independent of the movie, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it came out before the movie, but it came out after Kane Parsons made his videos.
Oh, yeah. So it's in the world, in the universe.
Yes.
But the movie is a very specific entry into the backrooms.
So I'm gonna find a
Oh, I see another one. Wait, or is that the one we already started? We already started.
Yeah,
this
very
one.
sure. I think there's one of them.
What would you say is our next task here?
Our next what?
Our next task.
Crap. Uh-oh, this is bad.
What?
If you can get into a door, get into the door. Someone
Okay.
died.
Oh no.
Oh, they fully died. Okay.
Yeah, my sanities.
Here, I'm in a door. There's a door over here, guys. Door.
Get into the door.
Yep.
Oh, thanks, Henry.
Run.
Run where?
There we go. We're good. Are we all?
Alright. Yeah, I gotta find something. I'm gonna die.
Oh, here. Where are you?
Right here. Oh no, did he die?
Did who
I
die?
think he went into.
Her
Oh no, Henry's right here. We're good. Still got Henry.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, if your sanity
Oh,
gets
here's
too
another
low,
almond water if somebody
you can
needs
get
it.
grabbed by the monsters. And you can,
Henry, how's your sanity?
Let's take a look. Sanity is pretty low, I guess. It looks like it's about 1/5,
Yeah, come grab this almond water.
but it doesn't say critical. Where's the almond water?
Oh, is this you?
Yeah.
Let me drop it. And then keep that for if you start hearing your heartbeat, then drink that and it'll fix your sanity.
Yeah, I think it says sanity critical. If it
Okay,
does.
yeah, then definitely drink that.
I'm gonna head inside for a moment.
Oh.
Oh, they're here.
guys, don't Three Stooges it. Get out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a generator to the left that we haven't hit. We can get that one. And then then we should be good pretty soon.
Why are
We
you
got
standing out there?
6 out of 10.
Because I wasn't
the door was
Three Stooging
closed.
you, just not to.
The door was closed, so I was stuck. So. Oh no, Porter.
Oh no, we lost spawner too. Sometimes that happens.
So it's sad. Oh, here in America.
God!
Uh-oh, did it get dark?
No, it scared me.
I hate those screams. Oh, I boner. Crawl in here.
Oh, crawl in here. We'll get you.
Yeah, we'll bring you back. Maybe trip one of those guys if you have the ability
Yeah,
to.
punch him in the ankle.
We got it.
All right, we got a generator out here to the left.
This way to the left.
We have 6 out of 10 generators. So we have 4 more. Oh, over here, I guess. Out of this door, it sounds like?
Yeah, I didn't really see.
Yeah, this way. Oh, I went to one that's already done. Uh-oh.
I don't know.
It's okay. I'm gonna keep my head on a swivel.
Okay, I'll do the same.
Oh shit!
No. Did it get you?
No, I've got this this thing here.
Get out of here.
Wait, where are you? I'm.
Oh, I'm talking to the guy, the third guy.
We got 2 more in the distance nearby. We have 7 out of 10, so we'll have 1 more to do if we get 2 up here.
Why does it look like I'm on the ground? Am I dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get you when the lights come
I'm
up.
literally dead.
No,
This
no, no.
sucks.
You're just you're not dead. You're just like.
Let me
knocked out. But as soon as the lights come on, we can revive you.
You're just really
There we go.
cool when you have me in your suit.
So being dead makes you small.
There we go.
Oh,
A little
Yeah, and well, because you fall to your knees and hands, so you're like kind of on the.
oh, I see. What killed me, by the way? I had my light on.
Oh wait, this one's on.
You want to get these?
One of them was on, yeah.
Corinne Opinion says I'm only figuratively dead. All right, so at this point, I think it's time to wrap up.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Is that going to be a problem? How many more of
No,
these do
we'll
we
just
have?
start- we got 2 more, and we can just start at the beginning of the level again, if all else
Of the
fails.
whole level?
Yes, this level. The
Oh, yeah, that's
parking
right.
garage.
Okay. Yeah, because I think it's probably about that time, unfortunately.
Okay. No, that's fine. We can just start.
All right, well, this was great.
We'll have all
I'm glad
kinds
this
of
worked out. Sorry that we had that snag in the beginning with all the technical problems, but that's all right. We did it.
Yeah.
It was a number of things. For one thing, it came on full screen, so I wasn't able to get to any of the OBS controls. And then I put it on one of my screens, but not knowing that it was already showing on another screen automatically, so that's why it was just showing a black screen. I mean, it was just all kinds of a whole perfect storm. All right, so I'm going to head on out, you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It sounds like you've got your hands full. So, oh yeah, there we go. Oh, I just shined the light on him, so I got rid of him. Wonder if I should do oh boy, somebody Game Master Flash is not doing well.
I'm fine.
Oh good. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, I'll see you guys.
All right, see you around.
Fun as always.
Yeah, absolutely. Good to see everybody.
Yeah, hey.
Okay, everybody. Here we are. We're back. I want to thank you very much for joining today. It doesn't feel right to say goodbye with a screen behind us, so let's say goodbye in the kitchen. Thanks for joining. I want to make sure I've got all my alerts called out here. We've got a situation like, for example, Jaffe. Thank you so much for your subscription. And Boner of a Lonely Fart, Beelzebub, Fat Hunger, Game Master Flash, Dark Ages, and Lisi. Great to play with you all. And Godded Man. Thank you very much for subscribing. Mentally Eel 247 says, bye, Henry and chat. It was a lovely time today with backrooms and pork chops. Backrooms and pork chops and applesauce. I think I've got that imitation down. I'm doing an imitation of Peter Brady doing an imitation of Humphrey Bogart. And it's actually sounding like Humphrey Bogart. Royal Flush 9 says that was fun. Happy Henry is back to gaming with the users. Yeah, I'm happy too. That was a good time. All right, everybody. Well, thank you very much for joining here today, and I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will see you Sunday at 12 o'clock noon Pacific time. And let's all be good to each other and do some eating. All right, take it easy.